What's going on, everybody? Welcome back for another exciting episode of Hobby Goblin's Cave Reps here at Counterspell Games in Jacksonville, Florida. We are New Detachment Saturday. We've got the Necrons on the table, the Death Guard on the table, very few assets
on the table.
Combine the two of them together. Yeah, so definitely going to be a very interesting chess match this afternoon as we experience some of this new 40k. Do you guys have any kind of initial thoughts on it?
Doomsday Arcs are trash.
Okay.
And by that, I mean I hate...
They're really, really good trash.
I hate that they are so good.
They're like trash at Whole Foods.
Yes.
Right.
Stars
which is better than the best Publix food.
You got it. You got it.
I don't know. Publix popcorn chicken.
I just wanted to certify it. So.
Yeah, so why don't we have a look at these lists?
Hey, it's me, and it's spelled right. Look at you.
Hey, Mario.
No? I mean, kind of, I guess. All right. So, playing the new Flyblown Host. Very small list, but the durability has gone up, which is nice. So I've got 3 units of 3 Mythic Blight Haulers. I've got 3 Poxwalker 10-mans. I've got 3 Cultist 10-mans. 3 maxed out Death Shrouds and 3 Terminator Sorcerers. One of the Sorcerers has the reroll wound rolls of 1 upgrade, and that's it. That's the list. It's very elite, but the Death Shroud are hyper durable now because of the -1, which is significant. But we'll see how it stands up to this.
5 total unique data sheets in the Death Guard army.
Woo!
Aha, it is me. So we've got Necrons. My first time playing Necrons this edition. Super excited to shatter some stars with the Starshatter Arsenal. We've got 3 Doomsday Arcs. The Silent King, a Catacomb Command Barge. He's got the new aura enhancement for the reroll 1s to hit and 1s to wound.
It's the Def Command Barge?
Sorry, yes, we do have one. No, yeah, Def Kappa Command Barge, yeah. We've got 2 squads of Tomb Blades for a little scout and mobility. We've got 2 units of 2 heavy destroyers with the heavy Gauss guns. We've got 1 3-man with the anti-infantry gun led by a Locust Lord to get that crit 5s for the sustained 2 on those guns. And then we've got 3 destroyers in Deep Strike, a Crypt Spider, and a little unit of Scarabs just to kind of fill things out. But I'm really excited. My first time playing Necrons, and stars will be shattered, and Rob is the star.
Well, you definitely brought some firepower. The 3 Doomsday Arcs are going to be pretty scary. Silent King himself, and of course all the heavy Locust destroyers. So shots will be fired. We're going to find out how durable those Death Guard actually are. What mission are we playing tonight?
I believe we're playing Mission O.
Not that one.
Not that one.
Not that one.
Not that one?
All right, we're going to talk through this one. Not a problem.
Yeah, we're doing Mission O.
Yeah, so it's going to be a deployment is Crucible Battle. We're also doing a mission rule Stalwarts. Oh.
Okay.
So Stalwarts is non-factor because neither of us brought Battle Line. Awesome. Welcome to the New Detachments, boys.
Well prepared.
Crucible Battle, big diagonals. You can see it right there.
Big bang.
Zoom in, freeze the frame.
Big bang.
Terraform. So this is going to be where they're doing the actions to get the extra primary on the No Man's Land objectives.
Awesome.
Which neither of us want to be doing
not
actions.
happy about
So,
at all. We're not happy about it at all.
but this is good to show because this is a mission you would play at an event. So like this is a good way to stress test.
Yeah, there's something kind of an uphill against the mission.
Yeah, because this is the skew you're going to see.
Yeah, we've discussed the Necrons have high lethality, but they, like we've talked about, they don't have a lot of assets on the board. So if I have to start doing actions with Doomsday Arcs, that's going to be a big
I like that.
for us.
Low assets means a couple of things. Low assets means you can't really leverage threat saturation very well. It means your footprint of interaction on the table is limited, and of course things like action play. So we're going to watch this thing play out. Before we do though, let's just thank all of you guys for hanging out here with us this afternoon, tuning in for these streams week in, week out. Absolutely appreciate you so very much. As you know, liking the video, adding comments to those videos on demand, and of course sharing with with your friends are a great way to really help us get more visibility and continue to grow the channel further. And when we speak of channel growth, we have to give our shout out, of course. to the Gob Squad. That's our membership community here on YouTube. The generosity of the Gob Squad has empowered so many big growths and improvements here on the channel. We couldn't have done it without you guys. We thank you so very much for that. We look forward to many more. So,
Yes.
With all that aside, it is violence time. Which one of you guys wants to go first?
I think I want to go second.
You guys are one of the. If chat would like to refill their beverages, go use the restroom while these guys figure out who would like to go first. We'll just go from there. High Dice has to go first. Let's see him.
This isn't a GW event, all right?
Okay, fine.
He won the majors. He chose rock twice. Hey, good luck to both of you.
All right.
Okay, bye.
All right, so we got a
I'm
bunch of
actually
scout
not
movements, right?
super upset about it because I do have the scout moves, and it'll allow me to get defensive. And I am playing fixed objectives. I did take Establish Locus and Engage. Engage is not crazy good, but it does allow me to play the table and bait out stuff, because once he starts coming out, I can punish him back. But this list style and the way that I'm playing it and thinking about it is I want a very passive style, because we're so elite that once I punch back, I want to kill whatever I touch. And once I start crippling those units, then that's where it matters. So I will be going first. I have 1 CP. I have no cards to draw because I am extra lazy today.
I will use cards because I am not a coward.
You're going to regret that, and that's okay.
I know.
I'm a
Absolutely.
good, hard-working,
It's-
card-drawing individual.
You're going to pull.
It's more fun to play cards.
Yes, please draw area denial and just step out to the middle. I would love that for you.
That's why I got like scarabs and tomb blades.
Your scarabs that are behind your Silent King
Yeah.
for area denial.
Yeah.
It's crazy. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start getting my scout moves out. The cultists have 6. Everyone else is going to have, or the Terminators are going to have 4 because they are big, slow boys, and you cannot go above your movements
Okay.
for scout moves.
All right. I've got the scout moves on the 2 tomb blades. They're going to be scout 9, I think. Yeah, scout 9, but that is it.
Okay.
I got a Hexmark Destroyer card in here. I don't need that. Sad.
What's going on, everyone in chat? Great to see you. Want to, of course, shout out those couple members. I see Luke Sheffield. What's up, my friend? How are you?
Hello,
Played some
Luke.
Tyranids last night. That new detachment is pretty interesting. My friend Space Wolf Dan, how are you? Great to see you. Enjoy your Saturday off while we slave away in the studio.
Yeah,
Which is
Julian.
actually a pretty nice temperature in the studio this weekend.
It's really nice in here.
you want to talk about your scout moves right now?
I just did, actually, and you weren't listening, so it's kind of crazy.
Ooh, that's crazy.
Ooh, burn rusted.
Shade going at the producer. Shade at the producer,
Ooh,
guys.
shade him. No, so the big thing here is I'm going to take all my scout moves, and I'm going to get my Terminators on this side up into the V of this ruin where they're going to be safest from the Catacomb Command Barge. Because by the time that you overcommit, even if you advance them, whatever happens after that is bad for you. So you're definitely going to want the shooting lanes, and I'm going to take these scout moves to prevent that. And also finding ways to get out here, especially because this is just scout move. So once I move after this, I will be in engage, and then I will score, and then you will lose, and we will laugh at Julian because he smells bad. Another big thing about the Necrons attachment, if it's not an anti-tank gun, it's 24 inches, which is actually not great. Like, I can play around that pretty heavily because I don't have much shooting except for the blight haulers, but there you move 10 inches. So I have more range than you do.
That is very fair. I do have 36 on my anti-infantry guns for my heavy destroyers, but that is it.
Sure, but the 1 damage guns,
Yeah, they're one.
Yeah,
damage.
yeah.
Yep.
that's
Yep.
fine.
Yep. That's okay.
These Terminators are going to stay behind the wall because they're going to be my counter punch to the middle.
Okay.
And then actually going to be, can you terraform, does that pop at the bottom of the turn?
Let me double check for you. Completes.
It does look like we have ourselves
End of your
some
opponent's next
Real
turn.
Death Guard fans in here.
What?
I'm not a member, but I'm going to shout them out because of the Relevance Disgustingly Resilient podcast. Have to
Hey.
admit, I have not heard of you guys yet, but Looking on YouTube, yeah, it looks like they've got some great content
Yeah,
going.
heard
man.
you guys.
So,
You guys have some great
Yeah, we just
videos.
added that sub, guys. We're going to check into some of your stuff. Thank you for tuning into the stream today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do be stalking the Facebook pages pretty hard, so that way I can see everyone that's like, Blight Lords, yeah, and I'm like, no. But that's my personal bias because I'm right and they're wrong. So
That's exactly how
So personal.
my man nailed the bias.
all right, so
thing.
that's it. So you go ahead and take your bikes, and then I'll go into my moves.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I think, I mean, it's going to be my turn, so I'm going to do a lot of talking anyway. That Blight Lords did get better with the benefits, but the benefits of the Death Route are so much higher because you're not actually using the shooting from the Terminators. Yeah, you get combi weapons, or you get the flamer, or you get the autocannon. Those, it's not like we have 3 damage portable autocannons. You know, it's all 1 damage stuff. So you're not actually getting a ton of value out of it, to me. Whereas I can take 9 Mephitic Blight Haulers and just walk through everything, right? Like, they're super durable. They're T9, 3 up, 5 up, 10 wounds a pop. Like, they're insane.
That's fair. That's fair. I have had my first casualty of Necrons in their spindly construction and lost a bit off one of my one of my tomb blades. We're
Your dangle. Okay, so that's your scout move?
That's my scout moves. Yep. Just kind of getting situated over here.
All right, sick burn. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this. Now, as far as terraform goes, I can't give you too many options because you will, in fact, just take them.
I will. Yes.
But I can force you, mostly because of what you don't have available, I can force some of these for terraform. So I'm going to move here, which is as far into this little section as I can get. And as long as this unit stays alive, I will be able to complete terraform at the bottom of your turn.
Okay.
And that is going to require you to make a decision, which is, do you sacrifice a unit to stop my terraform? Or do you suck an egg and let me just run away with primary?
Okay. Just to throw it out there, I do have the nebula scopes on the tomb blades, and they do have a 6-inch shoot and scoot.
Sure.
So I'm going to ignore cover and scoot 6 inches after I shoot with them.
No, I believe you, and I hate that for me.
I mean, that is fair.
Command barges move.
They move 10. They can advance and shoot, and I do have a strat to have them move through terrain.
Yes, which
because
is
that
actually
is
significant.
Super, super fair.
It's significant. Yeah, so I can't really commit to the terraform here because just the flares on this boat and these guys should be able to handle a unit of cultists. But I'm going to walk up here anyway to get the engage on all fronts and force you to step up,
Okay.
and then also try and give you some other shooting to shoot at. They're going to stay behind the wall because you've got better things to do. They're going to stay here to defend the front. These guys are going to go ahead and move up. They're 4 inches.
I don't like but you know what? I don't like White Lords, but the list that I have, 10 man with the sorcerer with the upgrade to where he can only be targeted within 18 inches. So the 10 man of White Lord usually would shoot, get shot and die. You move them up
Right.
on an objective.
These Terminators are touching this one back here. And we are able to score a home objective, correct?
For terraform?
Yeah. Some of them you don't, and it's been a while since I played Terraform.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too. So let's see. That is not within your deployment zone and has not been terraformed. Is the action.
Cool. And then the
So 4
For
points
each-
for each you control, and
and
then
then
2
two
points
for-
for each terraform. Okay.
did they add a max to Terraform?
I don't
It
think
wouldn't
so.
be on the card. I just remember if the FAQ ended up with, or I guess the errata would have had any
I think
changes
it
there.
would be a max. I mean, it's still going to be a max of 8 if you get all of them, because you can get it in my deployment zone.
Alright, so there is a world in which I can tag maybe 1 or 2 guys into this Doomsday Arc and just start harassing him. I will be staying off of the objective overall because I know that's where your benefit's going to come from.
Okay.
And while my light haulers will not get the -1 to hit. I don't want to give you a free +1 to hit.
All right. I do have my spider tucked in over there. That's going to help out my Doomsday Arc a little bit.
Yeah, for the 6-up film pain.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, granted, it's only going to be crack missiles that are reaching,
Okay.
but this will also allow me to have the -1 to wound on these guys if you get crazy. Because it's 1 CP, it'll give them -1 to wound. So it'll be -1 to hit, -1 to wound. Just
Okay.
for the durability sake of me getting this terraform and being done with it.
Gotcha.
Because then I can focus on the rest of the table.
Sure.
Anyway,
Chat, we're getting some sass from the producer seat over there. Just
I don't even know what time he showed up, but it definitely
wasn't.
wasn't for pre-stream. So
Julian's got a little extra excitement on him today. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's
it's because he got yelled at by his dad. It's crazy.
did you butt chug an energy drink on your way in, or?
This is not an energy drink.
Are you allowed to say that? What did he say?
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I figured we would find out.
I do believe it is a medical procedure, so it should be
Oh
fine.
no, I didn't do that. Hey, I don't have a microphone. No, I didn't do that.
It's on the internet forever.
I did not do
It's kind of a weird spot. We're gonna go ahead and walk up here.
I've heard of that. Isn't it? People
10 inches.
I don't know. I just imagine chugging something. No, you can remember Colin.
That's awesome.
All right. Cool. So I've got my counter punch here. They're on this objective. They're on top of the building.
Okay.
That's just to reflect where they are so we can see.
Gotcha.
And then engage here, engage on all these. So I'll be baby engaged for me.
Okay.
I'm going to throw some crack missiles down the range to hit your dude bro over there. See if I can't do a couple wounds.
Sounds good.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
All right.
As far as the established locus, I am foregoing it because the last thing I'm going to do is put my face in front of a Silent King for free.
I mean, but you could though.
I could for free,
Yeah.
but it's also, in this economy, ain't happening. So let's go ahead and we're going to do these 3 crack missiles down here. We just checked the 1mm line.
Yep.
This is a thin sliver, but it is what it is.
Yep. And then what is the strength and everything of those crack missiles?
9,
Okay.
I believe crack missiles are 9.
Sounds right.
But I get +1 to wound with fly haulers.
Ah, that's right. So if it is 9, that means
It is 9.
Okay, so it is not greater than my toughness, so I can't use my new stratagem to give myself -1 to be wounded.
Yes.
So,
Once I get within range of you contagion, that's when it'll start coming through.
Ah,
And that is actually moderately important because that's my whole thing is making you weaker, and you're just
Yeah.
like.
all right.
So it'll just be the 3 crack missiles here
Yep,
on
let's see what
3s.
happens.
All 3 hits. Let's go.
Damn.
This will be on
Starting
because you're
strong.
T10 base,
They are T9.
T9.
Yep.
So this will be on 4s to 3s.
Okay.
2.
2 is pretty good.
2 at -2.
Okay, that's
So
going to
we
be
do 4 up.
4 up and Vaughn. All right, I'll make one. Fail one.
Let's just go ahead and throw a big old 6 right here, right? Just
try it,
open the
let's try
game. 5 is pretty close.
Close.
5 is
Five
pretty close.
All right, so let me get that 6 up Fiona Pan from the spider.
4 is pretty close.
All right, I will take 4.
So 4 is pretty close.
It's doing pretty good.
It's a good start. I mean,
So he's
I was
gonna
never going to kill it, but I was definitely going to hit it.
Yeah, so he's going to be at 10. Pretty significant.
It's going to heal, but it's
Yeah.
every wound that I do that you can't heal back. So like you can't full heal now.
No.
So eventually that'll add up. And the minute I get within range or you overcommit to something, like that'll be big for me.
Yeah. I do have, so that everybody knows, I do have a activate my reanimation protocol for anything in my army at the end of the fight phase.
Yep.
So I could theoretically double up on it, but I don't think it is early enough. Man, all right, chat, just want everyone to know, Jacob is sabotaging my dice yet again.
Oh, no, this is great.
I'll tell you what, you can have your
I
pick
can
of
see them.
any of the dice over here that are visible on the camera.
Giving me word bearer dice over here, guys.
Yeah, I
Crazy.
got a word you can bear. It's called losing. No, that's it for me. I'm going to get baby engaged.
You need what?
Foregoing established focus right now.
All right.
We can't
And then
during the arcade. I'll
turn it
let
over
you
to
know, but then we
Yara.
have to wait
Turn it
for
over
the
to
rest of
me.
it.
All right, so we're gonna go 2 command points, command points.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to gonna do
Both up to
reanimation protocols on my hurt Doomsday.
Pull a
Arc.
1.
I'll take the 3.
Necrons, man, so stupid.
All right, so he'll be at 13, which is pretty solid, pretty solid, pretty solid. And then let's see what secondaries we got. We've got
Area denial.
Established Locus.
Close.
Pretty close. And Recover Assets. Two things I am not excited about, necessarily.
So you're ready to sacrifice your Tomb Blades?
Establish and Recover. I think I'm going to sacrifice one of these at the end of the turn for Command Point. And I'm going to see if I can manage to get Recover Assets, I believe.
So that's what? Outside of your deployment zone, wholly not within 9 of the wall?
Yes.
And it finishes at the bottom of your turn?
No, it's into your turn.
Ooh, that's the thing. Otherwise, I
Yeah.
would just sacrifice both your Tomb
Yeah.
Blades to get that done. But
Yeah.
that's a problem.
Yeah.
I would get rid of that one.
Established Locus is end of my turn, though.
Yes.
And I
that
do
you can
have-
absolutely just sacrifice one.
Yeah, I can sacrifice those. I've got some destroyers that can come in from Deep Strike to help me with other positional secondaries later, so we'll probably just do that.
Yeah, no, I love that for me.
All right. I love that for me too. All right, so these guys are well positioned to get right up in here, to get the pop up into here.
Young lady needed help spelling Julian with a blue crayon. So we got that taken care of.
Loser.
That's exactly how I spelled it.
Sick burns, everybody.
I spelled it L-A-T-E, but no, I'm close enough.
Missing
Oh my god.
All right, we're gonna get the Silent King.
Absent.
The rest of the game is all just spelling Julian jokes out.
All right, I'm gonna do this as quick as I can, chat, just because I'm
New
not
channel,
familiar
who
with
dis?
everything. So Silent King is gonna move 8. Let's see. Do we get?
Yeah, go to the overhead, producer.
Yeah, come on, producer. Jeez. All right, so I think there is a world that I can see some Blight Haulers if I get my Silent King up in the mix, which is exactly what you want me to do. So it would be really, really rude of me to not do it.
It would actually be kind of wild.
Be kind of wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna get a little wild. I'm gonna have the Silent King just poke his head out just enough to where he gets some shots in here.
And you do need your big old. Those guys need to be visible.
Oh, they need to
because
be
those are the ones that are doing the flat 6 damage.
Aha, yes. Indeed. All right, so then what we will do, just so we can make sure that everybody can shoot, we're going to go ahead and advance the Silent King so that we can make sure that we get the Mahirs into that area.
Wow, it's crazy. Like your detachment makes one of the most broken pieces in the game. Broken again.
It's crazy, right? All right, so then these guys.
Like I don't hate whoever wrote the Necron detachment. I will say it was a severe oversight to let that person do it. That person should be.
Should be not doing that
They should
anymore.
get the old health insurance CEO treatment. Just saying.
All right, so I
Drop.
don't think I want to throw away my Tomb Blades just yet.
Give me your scoring units.
Yeah.
Give
So
all your base are belong to us.
what's the move on your Poxwalkers?
5?
5?
5?
Okay.
Ish?
5-ish. Okay.
Yeah, give or
So-
take. Give or take 1, so more like 4. Give or take.
All right. I just want to see if I can get these heavy destroyers in a position where they can actually just blow out that cultist squad.
Phrasing? No? We don't do that here?
Worth it.
They're blowing them
All
out?
right, so we're gonna get 8 over here. So we just need just a wee bit of an advance. And I think I got a flat 6 advance stratagem.
You do.
On this fancy paper that I have. Which, I
By all-
totally
by-
do.
by all means.
Necron's mounted unit. So yeah, I'm gonna spend 1 command point. Producer, not paying attention to me. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna spend 1 command point on a fancy, shiny new stratagem called Chrono Shift.
Uh-oh.
And I'm gonna give these.
Explain to chat.
I'm gonna
No,
give
he
these
did.
heavy destroyers a flat 6-inch advance. So they're gonna go 14.
I mean, it would be weird if it was like a rounded 6.
Go.
Maybe like a slanted 6.
Right up here.
I will say the one thing that prevented this detachment from being absolutely insane is that the destroyers are mounted. if they had the infantry keyword like they used to,
Yeah.
that would have been bad news bears for the meta.
Why do you say that?
Because
'Cause
something about just destroyers freely moving through buildings is insane.
That's fair, but I mean, mounted is the one that gives them all of their benefits.
Yeah. No, I'm saying like they could have changed it one way or the other, but the fact that they can't do the crazy stuff is what's important.
But they can do the crazy stuff in this detachment. They get all of the crazy stuff in this detachment.
I'm going to show you something crazy.
Okay, what you got?
I'm waiting on you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's
Yeah, I'm waiting on you to do it so I can be like, that was crazy.
That's right there. That's crazy.
You're going to roll a 1 on all of your command Doomsday arcs.
You know what? That's fair. That's a thing that could theoretically happen.
It would be fair to me,
Yep.
and that's what I'm here for.
I'm just gonna be the crazy guy. I'm gonna be crazy. I'm gonna spend one more command point. I'm gonna go down to 0. Don't even care. Producer,
I'm sorry.
drop me one more command point. Pretty please, pretty please.
What's happening? What are you doing now?
We are using Dimensional Tunnel,
Oh my gosh.
and we are gonna let this Doomsday Arc move through terrain and through models this turn.
It's any unit, correct? It just says.
It is
Vehicle.
Necron unit.
Necron.
Necron unit, yes.
Broken.
So he is going to advance and move.
No, we
A
hate
number.
it.
He's going to go the 6, so he is going to go 16, and we're just going to ignore this terrain right here completely. Completely and utterly. Ignore.
You said utter.
Which actually is helpful for Necrons.
Utters?
No, moving through a
These bases, dude. Flight stands.
Have you met my
God.
friend, the Magnet?
The Magnet Baron? I've met. He's a great guy. Good guy to get a lot of magnets from.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably in cahoots with the Baron of Dice.
I wonder if they've got competing baronies.
Ooh.
Ooh, a good old barony fight.
That sounds.
They send their lowly peasants to go duel in their name.
And I also wonder under
this
what king
barge.
they serve.
Who's surfing what?
I wonder what king they serve.
Oh,
Right?
capitalism.
Capitalism. is king. I've heard that before.
Capitalism is
Fair.
king.
All right, so we've established that you can see me, I can see you. I'm going to have this guy not move so that I can benefit from +1 to hit and devastating wounds.
It's true.
I feel like it is worthwhile to stay put over there. And I've got my spider chilling on my objective. So,
Booter.
What's
I
going
think-
on, Doomsayer? Asking if Rob is scared.
Rob is never scared.
This? No. Of this? Yes.
Yeah. All right, so I think I'm done with my movement. We got these guys establishing the locusts in the center. So they're good. Those are the tomb blades in the center. And then we're going to do some shooting.
It would be a lot cooler if you didn't.
But I mean, I'm giving the people what they want. So we're going to see how this setup over here works. Again, chat, I've got the anti-infantry guns on this squad with the Locust Lord. So we're going to dump their shots. Producer's yelling at me. You guys know what we're doing.
Yeah, he literally
Right
did
over
the
here.
hand thing. You're just not paying
Right
attention.
over here. So we got these guys are going to shoot over here. They're going to get ignore cover from the enhancement. They're going to get crit 5s from the Lord. They're going to get reroll wound rolls of 1, reroll hit rolls of 1 from the Catacomb
We
Command
get
Barge.
it. You're doing the thing.
And
Because he's here in the barge. And
that's the thing.
Oh my
And
That's the thing
also
that we're
because
doing.
he gives crits.
Yeah.
gives a fi- he's
the
one
Lord
of the
gi-
5-up?
the Lord gives crit 5s, yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. So they got 3 of these guns.
Is it to hit or wound?
And that's
Is it crit 5s to hit or crit 5s to wound?
Crit 5s a hit. So it's going to be triggering
So it's not going
their-
to trigger your anti-infantry, but it will be.
No, but it will trigger their sustained hits 1. And we've got rapid fire 6, so they're each going to be at 12 shots
where are they going?
My
into
cultists.
this cultist squad.
Oh, they're dead. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're just letting him roll the dice.
Yeah, so we got 30,
Otherwise,
we
this
got
will be a short
36 we got 36 shots.
36 shots, 48 hits, 52 dev wounds.
8.
Oh my god.
What is this? A Wraith Knight?
I'm just going to roll the 12 dice 3 times because
Coward.
okay, all right,
He's
all
rolling
right.
a 112 first. And then
Roll a
I'll get-
d12 36 times.
Give me 12 of your dice. Give me 12 of your dice. We're gonna roll this out. I'm just saying though, if these dice fall when you're putting them in my hand, it's your floor dice.
Wait,
Okay.
no, wait, that's not the rule. I think the rule is
Whoever touched it last.
All right, so we got 36 shots. They're going to be crit 5s for sustained 1. They're going to be hitting on 3s,
-1,
-1, going to 4s. I'm re-rolling 1s to hit.
and I am not on the objective.
You are not on the objective, so I do not get my bonus. But that's okay.
Would you like some help?
Yeah. Let's
gonna
take
grab
out
your
let's
twos.
take out all these crits real quick.
Let's take out the crits. I'm grabbing your 2s and 3s to make me feel
right.
better.
4, 6, 8, 9,
It's a lot of 3s.
10.
I think I rolled that one on you. I'm going to give it to you.
12, all right, 13. So we've got 13 additional hits, everybody.
Let's see how many misses you had. Not 13.
All right, so these are all 1s,
It was actually 11.
which we're going to re-roll. All right,
Jesus Christ,
we're going to
Chris.
get 5 more, so we're going to get 18 additional hits. So we'll roll the
Remember when I was
18.
like 48 hits? That wasn't me kidding.
Oh my.
That was him being a bully.
All right, so we'll do the 18 after.
That's
I
with a
roll these.
-1 to hit.
Yeah, that's with the -1 to hit.
This is one of the best.
All right, so then these are strength 6, so wounding on
Twos?
2s. All right, we'll
Aren't you-
re-roll
don't you
those
have
ones.
anti-infantry or whatever?
They're not anti-infantry now,
Oh,
but
they're just
they're just
anti-infantry unit.
Yeah, so we're gonna get these 1s to re-roll.
What's the AP?
It's -1 with no cover.
Okay, well
So
they're
not
dead.
terrible.
They're dead.
All right, so those are good.
No, they're dead.
You don't want me to roll the other 18 to see how we do?
No.
All right, man. All right. So, chat, you guys can weigh in. You can let me know.
Oh, they already did.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh,
All right.
yeah.
What's the consensus? We're doing good.
Balanced and fair, as all things GW.
I love it. I love it.
I heard you like T-bone steak.
I do too. I do like that too.
Yeah, you're getting another one.
Oh, please don't. All right. So we got that. Later, chat, we'll see how those do into Terminators. That's going to be the real
No, they won't.
test over here.
No, the hell
Yeah,
they will not.
Yeah,
No,
they will.
I will kill that unit.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Shoot at him first. Shoot at him first. You can just move around.
Yeah, I'll use my AP4 guns on them. Go to
All right,
ground.
so let's do the Doomsday Arc into these Blight Haulers over.
Ah,
These
smoke.
guys into there.
Pop smoke. Ah. I pop smoke.
Scared,
-1 CP.
scared boy, scared. Okay.
Yes.
That's fair. You know
Doomsday Arc.
what? Yeah, it's fair. I
Doomsday
told
Arc.
you it's fair.
And balance.
What?
The -1 to hit? Oh, pop smoke. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, go
Wait, aren't
be
you?
late somewhere. What are you doing?
Would that make you -2 to hit now? Is that what it is?
They don't get it.
Oh.
Infantry get all the debt rolls.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mephitic Blight Haulers get 0 benefit from this detachment.
All right, so we'll go from 3s to
I brought
2s
9.
because we didn't move, back up to 3s because you pop smoke like a coward.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just checking. So we're gonna do D6 plus 1 shots. All right, we'll do 5 shots. You want to just take 5 saves?
As long as they're all 5-ups, yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah. So we'll do 3s. All right, I dropped 1. We are
I
not.
want my
in,
CP back.
We are not in the reroll section. And then strength 18. T.
9.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just checking. All right. So that's gonna be. All right. So that's 4 dev wounds and 3 saves at -4.
All right, so 1 dies and 1 takes 4. Does it blow? Does not. So 1 dies. It's not bad. I'm going to turn on and kill that thing next turn. So
How many wounds are those guys?
10?
10 wounds. What?
Yeah, they're 10 wounds
Like for the whole thing?
each.
They're 10 wounds each.
Yes. Blight Haulers are cracked.
Yeah, they.
Really?
Yeah.
T9, 3 up, 5 up, 10 wounds each.
They're like
Multi-meltas, crack missiles,
One-
wild spurt.
So one squad is 30 wounds.
Yes. The
Yes.
floating one is 10 by itself, but they don't get squads like that.
Jeez.
Yes.
Okay. Dang.
I do love to see the weight shift from Rob being buried under explosions and dice, and to you realizing how many wounds are on a single unit.
That's crazy.
I wanted the unit gone.
I'm going to be real. That's crazy. All right, so then we will do the Silent King into the other squad of Blight Haulers.
Yeah,
Let's see what we got as far as this goes. So we do have some indirect fire.
oh, by all means. do that and let me know.
Yeah, so we'll put the indirect stuff into the cultists that are hiding out over here.
Do they crit on cons too?
My fists? Yes, they do.
Yep. Then
I double down.
do
Close
the
combat weapons. dude.
ability. Oh, hold on. I might not even get it. 20. No, I got it. So we've got 24 inches for all of it. So we'll do the Annihilation Beams and the Scepter of Eternal Glory into the
Eternal glory!
Thick Blight Haulers over here, and then we'll do the indirect fire into these guys from the Staff of Stars.
I'll show you a staff of stars.
Hey, this is going to be a Starshatter over here. All right, so we'll do the 2 Annihilation Beams first. These are going to be on 2s.
Chris is on it, man.
All right, and then Strength 14, so 3s.
3s.
All right, it's going to be 2 at -4.
So -3, also known as 5-ups.
Okay, that's 12 damage. So
Hey, it kills
guy,
one.
Yep, one guy does. Yeah, because they're 10 wounds. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, so then we'll do the 2 shots from the Scepter of Eternal Glory on 2s. Does Silent King reroll his own stuff?
Yes.
Yeah? All right, so we'll reroll those. All right, cool. So we got drop for 1. And then Strength 10. So still 3s. So then we go -3 for 3 damage.
So this was the covers, it'd be 2, so still a 5-up.
Yep.
Hey,
Cool.
I can save that one.
Aha! There you go. And then we'll do
6 damage. The amount of 6 damage profiles in Necrons is too high.
it is too high.
It's too damn high!
Just like Rent.
Makes you want to kind of invent a species specifically built to kill them in melee.
Crazy.
Carry on.
All right, so indirect fire. Isn't that
And
capped
eat
at
their
hitting?
bodies.
Isn't that capped on hitting on 4s now? Yeah. Okay, so we're hitting on 4s.
Rerolling.
Rerolling 1s.
God, it's still really good shoot. What the
Still
hell, man?
really good. Still really good.
Stop.
These are strength 6.
2s.
So 2s. Whoop. I'll reroll 1s to wound. All right. 2, 4, 6. That's 8 at -1.
You should have stayed gone. I get cover, so still 6s.
Yeah.
Cool, 7 die.
7 of those cultists die. Okie dokie.
Here's me. Shit.
I think at that point I have nothing else able to shoot.
Oh no.
I believe I have been robbed of all of my available targets. Get it? Robbed.
We'll have to get that on a T-shirt.
So that'll be me done. I will get.
Oh, me done. Me Necron. Me boom.
Yeah, I'll get 2 points for established locus, and I will pitch recover asset for a command point.
Good.
Great.
Is it? I don't know. Probably not.
I'm glad. So I'll go to 1 at the end of my
Okay,
turn,
glad?
and go back up to 2 on your turn.
All right, how's that primary look, Rob?
Well, this will be terraformed, which is good.
Yes.
So I'm going to get a battle shock here.
But the terraform finishes at the end of my turn, so you.
Yeah, so no matter what, I'm getting that.
Yeah.
So theirs is probably not great. It's that. That's great. That's great.
That's great.
So 4, 8, 9, 10 for primary. And this is where I'm going to try to fight you, is the primary game.
Yep. And this is the.
Because someone
This is the
has
swing.
6 damage guns. Cool. I'm going to go back up to 2 CP so I can dab my tears. And then
and then Chris, you're at 2 CP as well?
Yes. That is correct, sir.
it's not your fault, but it is your fault tonight. So this is your problem now.
I mean, I assumed. I assumed.
So anyway.
It's fine.
I got something for you
What's
to
the
assume.
worst that could happen?
Thanks, Rob, for playing, not me.
Look, you would have played a Blight Lord list, and I would have had to have told you how much it stinks.
Hey, man, let's just try out the new stuff, dude. That's all I was gonna do.
Come on, man. Oh yeah, I'm gonna living metal my, no,
No, not for you.
Remember when I could make things sticky in the other detachment and it was really strong and it's not strong now? It's crazy.
Yeah, remember all the rules from your other detachment that everybody thought was actually just the Death Guard rules, but it wasn't?
No, do you guys remember our friend Barnyard Wargaming from right here on YouTube?
Barnyard!
I
What's
know
going on,
him.
Barnyard? Good to see you, brother.
Hey, man.
How's it going down under? That's what you get. I'm here to fight. What's up? This.
I'm here
this
for a good
guy
time,
is-
not a long time.
Is there a place in Australia that I could go fight a kangaroo? Like,
Yeah,
literally
mainly.
the
anywhere.
parking lot of their local grocery store. Like,
Pretty sure anywhere in Australia.
You want to snuff one like the guy did with the dog? Is that
hey,
what you're doing?
you should.
I mean, I don't want to have my dog at risk, but yeah, that dude was awesome, dude. If you guys haven't seen that, a kangaroo choking a dog, the
Yeah, he
dude
walks
rolls over there, snatches the dog out, punches the kangaroo in the mouth. The kangaroo's like, "What, bro?" It was
It
amazing.
was a good like 2 seconds before he even like, boom, and then he like waited and then he left. Awesome.
You should ask Jack about drop bears. Ask him to explain the phenomenon that is a drop bear.
A drop bear. Well, Jack, you gotta let us know.
And I will let him enjoy the giggles that come from it. So, I do have a lot of potential counter shooting, or like counterfeit shooting, you know what I mean? I'm actually going to put my boy there. Actually, these guys are not going to advance because I need to be able to do his shooting. So we're going to move back a little bit. I'm not going to take the advance. I was thinking about it, but you have assault, I don't, which is why it's stuck in my head.
That's all right.
So these guys are actually going to end up moving back just a little bit. And the sorcerer is going to be the one that's up here by himself.
I mean, to be fair, my scarabs don't have assault.
To be fair, ask me how much I care.
How much do you get?
About that much.
So 13. So 13 wounds worth of care. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yes.
I knew you cared.
So I have engage options. Now, I mean, I have every opportunity to punish these destroyers. However, it will probably cost me a significant portion of my strength to do so. However, I've got to get the points somehow.
That's true.
I'm gonna look at some 9-inch stick measurements here for stuff.
Okay.
Hey, look what Paige gave me, man.
Is it hate mail? Because she's really good at that.
Oh.
Aw, someone's got to do it.
Damn, man. Hold on, wait. What are you doing?
Hip, hop, hoop.
Man, I'm pretty. If I take you off the primary, you're not doing terraform. His shooting, I'm not super worried about because it's just these.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's got the staff, but it's scarier in melee than it is otherwise. So I am going to be a little cagey here. I'm going to go ahead and advance. I'm going to advance these cultists.
Okay. Into the box.
Eh.
All right. They are moderately, moderately motivated.
This is just to start getting some zoning potential. Because I know at some point you're going to get behind enemy lines, and I can't actually zone behind enemy lines, but what I don't want is for you to show up back here and then have an asset that I can't get to.
That's fair. Yeah, because once Death Guards start moving forward, having to turn around is pretty rough.
Pretty rough indeed. You got something to say there, producer? It's crazy.
Peanut Gallery, what you got?
Yeah,
The detachment isn't good, it sucks. Not that good.
it's true. The other one
We
is
have a naysayer
miles better.
behind the curtain, chat.
It's a bad detachment in comparison to other ones.
We got to mic Julian up just so you can hear his Eric impression. It's
Hey, that's a burn.
who did I burn?
I don't want to be called Eric.
I think that was a twofer. I think it was a twofer burn. I think I got both of you on my sights.
Your teeth are burning? What?
Double kill.
I Halo shit. Oh man.
Did you guys ever see Future Man? I'm gonna ask chat. Has anybody in chat seen Future Man?
Don't ask me that yet.
A show several years ago. I think it was on Hulu.
I did not see it, by the way, Chad. Right.
I mean, it's a piece of cinematic art, dude.
It's a piece of work.
So good. Possibly one of Seth Rogen's best outings.
Future Man. Wait, was that with the kid from Hunger
Games?
Yeah,
100%,
no, I
dude.
did see that one.
Oh,
That
jeez,
was
like
good.
dude, that opening episode, like when they like appear from the future. Oh, dude, slayed me. It absolutely slayed me.
Slay.
Homework, chat. Go find and watch the first couple episodes of Future Man and tell me you didn't enjoy all the time spent.
I forgot all about that shit.
It's so
Man,
good.
That was crazy.
Table slam.
Seth Rogen? I'm up for it.
A little spoiler.
I'm doing a
You have
little
these-
pre-measurement here.
Go for it.
these guys, these video game people that kind of come to life, and when one of them fights, he like narrates everything he does like a fighting game announcer. So he'll be like, uppercut, and like hit an uppercut, or like the most ridiculous fight maneuvers he'll announce. It's hilarious.
Not there yet.
Very, very good.
Okay.
I just needed to see where they actually can go. I'm going to wait to advance my poxwalkers.
Okay.
I'm going to move 6, which is fine because that's going to get them over the threshold here. Because I need them to get into the engage.
Okay. Okay. So, I am going to fire Overwatch at them.
With,
My destroyers.
yeah, I figured.
Yep. I figured you figured, but I figured.
Because that detachment is so much better than the Death Guard detachment.
Okay, we really do got to get a mic on Julian. Chat, you are missing some golden opportunities here. All right, so I am going to fire Overwatch with my 3-man squad. So we're going to go for the 36 attacks yet again.
not done.
Jelly, man, that's it.
That's right, I just need 12 more of your dice. I'll do the 12 after I do these, just to be cool about it. Now I'm assuming, even though I have a crit 5, I'm still only getting sustained on 6s. No? Yes,
Crit
sustained on 5s? Yeah? All right, cool. So I'm hitting on 5s, or hitting on 6s, sustained on 5s. All right?
Yeah, so you're hitting on 6s, but you get the...
All right, so we're going to get not a lot of rerolls at all there. Chat, this didn't work out too good. We are going to get 3 extra hits, though. From that, and then we got 12 more.
Okay.
Wait, how many shots?
So we got
Too many?
we got 5 hits, and then we got 12 more shots to take. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. All right, get those. Get sustained on those. We'll reroll these ones. No. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 hits.
Okay, T4.
All right,
So 3s.
on 3s. Reroll these ones. We'll
And the
drop
rerolling
one.
ones are from the catacomb.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 at -1, no cover.
Okay, so we're just going to go straight into my 5-up Field of Pains.
Yep.
I'm going to make 2, so
All right.
7. So the units do live, and I will get my points, and they have done their job.
Okie dokie.
Okay. All right, so I have moved up. I have positioned a couple threats. I'm actually going to make this one of my go turns
Okay.
because I have the ability here to potentially pick up some very key assets for total output.
That's true.
So to go over my movement phase, so these guys came up. I can get the Meltas in play now. I can put the Bile Spirits over there on this front one, just extra couple wounds. I've got the Sorcerers here and here, and they're gonna pop there once per turn, so I can just start popping damage out. So it's +2 strength, +3 damage on their range, which is 24 inches, 2d6 shots.
Okay. It's the sorcerers.
Yes, specifically the Sorcerers.
Sweet. Okay.
So you're going to have the opportunity to run away with a few things if you want, like a few options to pick one of.
Right.
However, nothing you can move 6 inches is going to take you out of line of sight from something else that can shoot it, which
fair.
is the angle that I'm looking for here.
Okay.
So basically the name of the game is cripple this thing, if not kill it,
Yep.
because the crack missiles and the meltas should potentially do it. At the very least, cripple it.
Yep. It's a lot of damage.
Kill these bikes. This thing help cripple that. I've got crossfire options here to help pick up the bikes,
Crossfire.
or to put the Melta and the crack missiles towards the destroyers.
Yep.
So those things, depending on what's left, because if there's only one destroyer left, I'm going to give up on that unit and take all 3 of those and put them into the
The other Doomsday Arc.
Doomsday Arc.
Yep. That's fair.
And once those things start degrading, and then with my innate built-in minuses or whatever, like that's going to start pushing you back a little bit.
That's fair.
And also get you off an objective or two. Like,
Yep.
Again, I'm trying to punish you on a primary because there's not a whole lot I can do about your output overall while the Silent King is still alive. So, moving into that, I'm going to go to the shooting phase proper. This unit is going to dump everything but the Bile Spurts here. This one will shoot the Bile Spurts there as well, just for chip damage, because he can't see them.
Right.
But this one can see the back of them, so we're going to put the Bile Spurts there from this one specifically.
Sounds
All right. So we're going to go ahead and do the
Impactful shots first.
yes. So the crack missiles here.
Okay.
So this will be on 3s. Double 1, fantastic. Let's go to the Meltas now. 2 hits. The crippled dream is dead. This will be +1 to wound and a double 1 there. So that's 4 ones in one activation. Love that. The Bile Spurts though, we'll go ahead and do that. That'll be 6 shots, I think. 3 shots. 3 shots. 3 shots here on 3s. 6s would have been lethal, and then strength 6, so it'll be on 3s.
Yeah. Should be 3s.
You got 3 minus 1.
Okay.
Sorry,
3 minus 1.
no AP on this. I'm thinking about
No
their
AP?
melee. The melee has AP.
Okay. Well, they're still on 4-ups.
Okay.
So 3
Kill a bike for 2.
4-ups. I will
Wound a bike.
Wound 1. All right.
Cool.
It's just 1 damage.
Yes.
Okay. That will heal back.
Oh, we're not done.
Oh yeah, it's true. It's true. We're not done.
Okay. This sorcerer is going to pop his pestilent familiar. We're going to go ahead and shoot this thing.
Okay.
Because I put him in a position where if he doesn't shoot now, he's in danger.
That's
so
fair.
he has to do it anyway. So we're going to go ahead and take the shots. Take the shot. 2d6 for 10.
10. All right.
On strats, though, is there any strats in this new detachment that are good for this? You know, I had this.
Chat says if only you had access to a reroll 1 Zora for 30 points. Shame.
It's to wound,
Well.
and it is not for Mephitic Blighthaulers. So,
What, the unit, right? It's the unit that it's in that does that? I think
yes.
That's what, yeah, it's the unit that's
Yeah.
Yeah, and it wouldn't have killed a Doomsday Arc if it was on a Blightlord Terminator. So, take that. This is for infantry. I might do Joining Horror for rerolling 1s to hit. because I don't need pistol, I don't need a pile in, and I'm not doing battle shocks. I'm going to spend 1 CP here for rerolling ones to hit.
Okay.
From the sorcerer, just 10 hitting on 3s, rerolling ones over yonder.
Sounds good. It mattered.
Yes. And then you are, so this will be on 5s.
Okay.
2, at AP 2, I believe, so still your 4 up.
All right, 2 4-ups. All right, I drop 1.
D3 plus 2
All right.
for 5.
All right, so we'll do 5 6-up Feel No Pains. So we'll take 4.
Yeah, consistent. We've been here
that's pretty
before.
Good, that's pretty good.
So like I'm saying, between these guys and him, there would have been potential for it to be crippled. Like that was the goal.
I mean, you had potential to flat out kill it.
yeah, I mean, I didn't want to spend a CP there for a reroll on a Melt-A-Shot on a 4-up info. It's not.
Yeah, it's too soon.
For their overcharge.
He clarifies. Oh no, I meant, this is how disgusting and resilient, by the way. Oh no, I meant the Necron one. Sorry, not the DG one. The DG sucks ass. It's 20 points.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I agree.
Oh.
Okay, so
I personally like my 30-point aura of reroll ones to hit and ones to win. I'm hoping I can stack that up with an aura of ignore all modifiers.
I cannot
We'll see how this plans out.
I cannot wait to roll an 11-inch charge here and just wreck your day.
Yeah. Yeah.
By that, I mean I really need to make an 11-inch charge and wreck your day. All right.
The thought process is, though, just so chat knows, I am weighing the option. I could burn my last command point and have my Doomsday Arc fall back so that he definitely can't charge it. But I think that having the 6-inch move on things over in this corner is probably going to do more and do better.
Rob, how much CP you got?
He has
One.
Both have 1. Okay.
Yep. So we're going to go to this unit.
Okay.
So we've got. All right. So when it comes down to it, oh, sorry.
Cheating over here, moving models.
Call me Jacob. All right. So
I
these,
taught him that.
whenever we come to this unit, these two Blight Lords, these two Death Shroud will be out for their flamers.
Okay.
We're going to go here. We're going to do the Bile Spurts here to try and
Okay.
pick up another bike or two.
Sounds good.
The Crack Missiles and the Meltus into D's dicks.
Heavy destroyers. Got it.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yep. And then you've still got the other blight haulers over there to be able to shoot it.
And they will see even if you move the 6 because you've kind of
Yeah.
parking lotted yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
And you can't use your through wall thing in a reaction here.
Correct.
So that's kind of the counterplay is like you're going to want command barges, you're going to want all these things, but then you can't move through walls in your fade back.
That's fair.
So,
All these things are fair.
all right, so we're going to go with the multi-meltus into the doo-doo heads.
Okay. The
3.
mechanical doo-doo heads. You are the actual doo-doo heads.
There's a camera here. It won't always be there.
But he is right, technically.
Death Guard doo-doo heads. Just makes sense.
It's not all about poop.
For the Death Guard, it is.
It is
Not always.
mostly, but
Poop
not
and
all.
flies.
It's not
Poop
always.
and flies, guys.
I like music, man.
What's their toughness?
I think it's like 5 or 6. Let me just double check for you.
The Johnny
Well, it's not. It would have been 3s, and you're not a vehicle, so yet
The
again,
toughness is 6.
yet again, I have failed. Let's go ahead and do the crack missiles. All right, so 2 units of Blight Haulers with no hits, no wounds. Let's go ahead and do
That's
the
brutal. Plague spurts. or
plague spurts, or not the plague spurt, the bile spurts.
Bile spurts.
And this
Sorry.
will be on.
These guys on
Yeah,
T5.
and your T5 on the bikes.
I think so.
I mean, I wouldn't be overly surprised, but also
I
like,
mean, yeah, T5.
okay, still
T5
3s no matter what, even with my contagion. So 3s. 1 armor save.
4 up. He dies.
Okay. Let's go to the Death Road unit.
Okay. You got
These-
2 out of range.
Yes. So the 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Death Shroud that are in range for the flamers are going to put the flamers here,
Okay.
and then the sorcerer is going to go cray and shoot at the mechanical doo-doo heads.
Thank you.
As it were.
Thank you. I appreciate the
I'm willing to
acknowledgement.
clarify. All right, so the that one there is the sergeant. So then we've
These
got
guys?
5 total d6, yes.
Okay.
5d6 for the flamer. You are not infantry, which is kind of a bummer, but every wound here helps. 2, 3, 4, 4, 4.
Nice.
All right. This will be on 5s. Wait, you said T6? No, T5.
T5. Yep.
Yep, so this will be on 5s. Hey-ya! 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 armor saves.
Okay. 4 ups. They'll
Okay.
pass them.
The sorcerer now, 2d6.
Okay. Into
into
these mechanical dude heads.
Yes.
Okay.
Number of shots is 8. So it'll be on 3s, no rerolls, because you're not inside of my contagion.
Okay.
It's Saturday. It's fine. This is fine. It's
This-
Saturday.
we're having fun time Saturdays.
So this will be on 3s.
Okay.
1 minus 2.
Nope.
How many wounds are they? 4?
Yeah, we'll say.
I think they're 4.
We'll say that. Seems good.
Well, I don't kill one, so that's great. I do 3 damage, though.
3 damage. All right. So 1 is on 1.
My hazardous test. I do not kill myself for my troubles, which is a bad start,
Okay.
because it would have been an easy way out.
Let's see. So you got a 9-inch charge on those blight haulers over there.
Oh, I will absolutely take that charge. I'm gonna have to overcommit to.
What is the OC on the blight haulers?
3 each.
3 each. What is their melee profile like?
4 attack, strength 6, minus 1 damage.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s.
Okay. I'm going to spend my command point, and I'm going to chrono shift. This might be the wrong call. Could be completely the wrong call. But I'm actually going to move these guys up.
No, I see why you're doing it.
So if one survives, then you would have them still on the point.
No, he's hoping that I bounce off of him if I charge him.
Yeah. I'm hoping.
Now, I haven't used the other Mythic Blightholler unit. However,
fair.
I've already pretty much decided I'm going to shoot the Doomsday Arc.
Okay.
Because one of these tanks has to actually hit and or wound.
Yeah.
I've gone through 4. One of them should hit and or wound. Because I got 3 left.
Yeah. Yeah. My thought process here is if I can minimize the amount of bodies, big OC bodies you can get on that, I might be able to salvage that point for primary. But
And it's an interesting gamble right
Yeah.
there as well, because on one hand, it's a 49% chance to make a charge, right? Pre-move.
It's a 100% chance to make a charge.
Now the charge is there.
yeah, now the charge is there for sure. But I don't know. Well,
But I have been rolling like
it's a bold move, Cotton. We'll see if it pans
actual
out.
doo-doo. So we will see. All right, those 3 Mephitic are just going to pop into the Doomsday Arc.
Okay.
I've got to try and take one out.
I
Otherwise,
feel
this
like
game
that's
is going to
completely fair.
skew hard.
Completely fair.
Right.
Just check for you. You are,
I'm within 18.
yeah, you're definitely within 18 on everything.
Yep.
Not within 9.
Nope.
Good to go.
I couldn't be because they came out of
Yeah,
strategic
you're
reserve.
right. You're right.
It's like I've played this game.
Once or twice.
All right, so we're going to start with the multi-meltas because these are the ones that are going to make me sad. So, on 3s.
That's not too bad.
Those are averages.
I mean,
We're not there yet.
that's better than the other ones, which were not averages.
But this would be on 4s to 3s because of +1 to wound.
Yep.
All right, 3 and 1s. Do me a favor and just fail all 3.
3, 4. I mean, I could do that.
Oh,
I'm gonna step outside. Just gonna.
It would have been dead.
Oh, yeah.
It might not be safe out there. You might be
That's-
safer in
that's
here
fair.
in front
That's
of the
fair.
internet.
Internet, save me, please.
hey, those are all books.
You got
Burning books.
you got missiles too, right?
3 burning books, son.
No, I'm just like, my
That
heart
dice
monitor is spiking right now.
sabotage.
My heart monitor is spiking right now. So
Stay as far away as possible.
the cracks 1 hit. On a 3, 1 invul. Okay. That one was expected. And then the bile spurts into, I didn't, it was supposed
You
to
were
go
going to put him into there. Yeah.
Yeah.
All good.
I'm going to try to pick up that one that's on 1 wounds. These do have lethals, but I don't roll any. And then you are within my T5 now.
Now, because I'm in your range.
So 3s. So it'd be 5 armor saves on the mechanical doodoo heads.
Okay. I think the mechanical doodoo heads are on like a 3-up.
I think it's a 3-0.
Yeah, it's 3-up. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be.
Hey, could we talk about that real quick? Where the hell was that? 45 seconds ago.
I just work here, man. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm about to work you here. So
Okay. I'm gonna leave these guys over here for reanimation.
no, we're not doing that.
I mean,
All
we're
right,
gonna try to do it.
No. So as far as shooting, so shooting. I've done like 2 wounds in my shooting phase. That's sick. Let's go ahead and get to the charge phase.
Okay. You want to start with the 12, the 11 over here?
Oh, the 11.
Yeah, let's do it.
If I make this is the emotional victory, not an actual victory.
That's fair.
I saw it, dude.
That was.
I got
it was there. It was there
denied.
for a brief second.
Okay. No, I don't wound in this game. Were you not watching? So we're gonna go. Which way do I want to take this? Could take the Terminators, but then that puts them on an objective, which is kind of a weird place to be when you've got 2 Doomsday Arcs.
Welcome back,
But I've
Orcus
taken-
Maximus.
No damage. I have to get you off this objective. Otherwise, I'm going to just lose because I can't force the primary. So we will do a charge here when I get back. It is a 6-inch charge,
Okay.
6 3/4. And then this one is a 3-inch charge.
Yeah.
I really hope I don't need to re-roll here. I'm going to tank shock the brakes off of you. So we're going to take the... What did I say?
6-inch?
6-inch charge
Yep. Okay.
here? Okay.
There you go.
So they're in. I'll move them in a second.
Okay.
And then the 3-inch charge over there.
Cool.
I saw that one. Oof.
Yeah, that was
right.
that was scary for.
While I'm here, I'm going to do their tank shock as I move them in.
Okay.
So,
Wait, is it the unit or just one? Just one?
yeah, I'm not rolling 28 dice for toughness.
Sounds like my shooting.
It's the toughness, not cumulative toughness of every model in a unit. What kind of question is that?
Sounds like
Please have that?
That question sounds like my wound rolling, okay?
sounds like 9th edition Megatrack scrap jets.
So, 5s.
5s.
Take 3.
3. That is enough to kill one and hurt one.
Okay. So I'm going to do those movements here and see if there's anything else I need to do.
All right. Okay,
Hey-ya.
so I think that is probably going to be enough for those guys to be gone. But we're just going to move these guys over here.
I'm going to move around. Try not to move your model, but your gun is kind of overhanging. But I do need a base. There we go.
Yep. all
Okay.
good.
So they have based. These guys did make their charge as well.
Yep.
This is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. So that's an 11-inch charge. I don't necessarily need it, but I don't want to give you the chance to reanimate them.
Okay.
So an 11-inch charge with the Death Shroud.
Death Shroud into the.
Yep.
Okay.
No.
Nope.
It's worth a shot.
That's all right.
The Poxwalkers advanced, so they weren't going to get in anyway.
Okay.
It's a really dangerous place to be. I've given you some threat saturation and took absolutely nothing for it, which is the hard part. So let's go ahead and get into the fighting phase. You're out of CP,
I am.
so
I
you
got
can't
nothing.
do
I
the
got-
reanimate at the bottom of the turn.
Correct. I got nothing going on.
And I've still got 2 Poxwalker units and a Death Shroud unit in reserve for scoring. Now, I will say I have already kind of fallen behind because I cannot score secondary. Because I was supposed to have already pushed you back and opened some doors.
Right.
That was supposed to be crippled, so you had to hide it. Those were supposed to be gone. I wasn't expecting to kill all of them before now, but I wanted to do more before this.
But this was supposed to be hurt. They were supposed to be hurt.
Crippled, right. And so far, I've hurt that. So we're going to kind of see where we go from here. I'm going to have to leverage my primary game, like entirely. I'm just going to try and hold you to 4 for the rest of the game.
Yeah, you're pulling me off all of them. So
Okay, so let's go to the fight phase. We'll start here, because this should be fairly straightforward. 2 Blight Haulers hitting on 3s, lethal hits.
stealth is only ranged, yes?
Correct.
Cool, 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 cool.
That was a lethal. Your T5,
5.
down to 4, so
Yep.
3s. So 3 minus 1.
All right. Be 3 5-ups. All right. This 1 goes through. It's 1 damage, right? Okay.
Good news is I've got 6 OC there.
I'm in danger.
Bad news
chat.
is I am going to find you in the parking lot after this game. So, we're going to go over there.
Okay.
To that one.
Lot
1, 2, 3. I gotta feel better somehow. That's all I'm saying. All right, 3 is looking for 6s.
All right.
That's kind of a fair trade.
4 6s seems good.
So this will be on 3s.
Yep.
Hey, 7 minus 1.
All right.
Do me a favor and just fail a couple of these, would you? On average, I should kill this guy.
-1? Mm-hmm. All right. So, hold on. Let me check on the.
Don't you dare.
I gotta check
Don't
on
you
the
dare.
Lord.
Oh,
Yeah, the
you
Lord.
should-
The Lord has an invuln. So let me do this.
I'm putting you on 4s regardless.
I know. Yeah, you right. Yeah, you right.
I know.
All right. So I will drop 2 of those.
Oh,
All right. If
have I ever told you how
if-
much I dislike this detachment?
I'm just saying, if
Not yours.
If my girlfriend is watching, Angel, please send help. I'm in danger.
Don't you dare.
Just wait till after the stream to send the help. 'Cause
You
we
have the
gotta
car.
Finish the game.
You're actually in danger.
Oh man, no. I'm the one with the car. She doesn't have the car. No.
Well, I killed nothing. Did
Except for Chris.
pretty much nothing.
Yep. After the stream.
Yeah, that's true.
That's me.
The moral victory will be mine.
Correct.
The game victory is out of reach. And turn 2, it's out of reach.
Okay.
Not impossible, out of reach.
Well, I mean, he could very well turn around and roll on his turn like you rolled on your turn.
I need to roll like
Then
you did
and
on
then
my
you
turn.
rolled like I did
Yeah,
on my
yeah.
turn, because the late game is when it really matters, you know? After I killed all your stuff in the first
True.
2 turns.
Yeah, but you know, it would have been crazy to like kill.
It would have been cool.
Hey, did you score anything?
Okay, so I'm gonna attack you
What did you
back.
score?
I'm gonna attack you back.
How many dice is it if I throw dice? Because it's worth it.
I'm gonna do my staff of light on your blight haulers over there with my Locust Lord.
Okay.
Be 4 attacks on 2s. All right, and those crit hits are on ranged attacks, and I think I'm out of range of that, so I'm not gonna reroll the ones.
That was a unit of 4 to start, right?
Yeah, 3 destroyers and a Lord.
Okay.
Yeah, and then these are strength 8. No, strength 5.
It's 5s.
5s. Nothing.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's a normal.
Is everyone over here locked in combat, based in combat?
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
All right, the destroyer has a booty bump. Booty bumps on 3s. And strength 4. No booty bumps.
Go back it up.
No
So
backing it up.
the moral victory is that due to coherency, you either lose your Lord or that destroyer. Because you are, that's why I base to base you,
Gotcha.
to prevent you from combining. So I wanted to kill him because I don't want you to have reanimation.
That's fair.
But even you're killing your stuff better than Rob is.
Is what's
Currently.
pissing me off.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Because
I
you
have
are
to-
killing it now.
I have to pull him.
Yes. Or your Lord, whichever. I mean, it,
Yeah.
and like, as funny as that sounds, it might be better to pull the Lord.
Yeah, I was actually just thinking it might be better to pull the Lord. The downside is that even with the reanimate, I'm currently not going to get a second body back. But the Lord by himself does nothing. His shooting is mediocre. His melee is mediocre. He gives no buffs other than to his unit. You don't have Assassinate, so you're not going to get...
I will get 0 points for him dying.
Yeah, so I think...
But you will be guaranteed to... They both have the same profile as far as saves go.
Hold on. Does he have a... I'm about to get punched in the face. Does he have a Resurrection
No, you're there.
Orb?
It's not about. You're
He
there.
does have a Resurrection Orb. So at the end of the fight phase, I can pop my Res Orb. No, because he...
It's not...
Turn is coherency, yes.
End of turn is coherency? All right, so... so I still can't get a second body back because it's still just that.
Yeah.
Oh no, because his reanimation protocols for the Res Orb is D6 instead of D3 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to pop the Res Orb.
And that's at the bottom of the fight phase?
It is at the end of the fight phase.
Okay.
So end of the fight phase, I'll pop the Res Orb for D6. If I get a 4, I get another body back.
And then you'll be in coherence.
And then I'll be in coherency. If not, I lose the Lord. But it costs me nothing to use his orb. So
Yeah, you might as well.
yeah. Nope.
Cool. So that destroyer is on full
So
wounds,
this
though.
destroyer is on full, which means that now,
So once you...
This'll
at the
die-
start of your command phase,
start of my command phase,
You'll get
I
one
will
back.
get one more body
yeah.
back.
But the Lord is dead.
But end of turn. Done with turn?
yeah.
Okay.
What's your sword?
I'll pull this right now.
As of right now, nothing. Other than my eternal hatred for everything Jags. So...
Jags
Jags are getting
punishing
brought in
themselves, man.
unceremoniously.
Hey, how about you just get your QB knocked out again?
Okay. All right, so
Yeah, so that's it. So,
that
for
is-
me,
so that's that.
the big thing here was I've taken away primary. I have crippled a unit that was causing me grief,
Yes,
and now is no longer a threat to my Terminators. Now it's just the Doomsday Arcs and the Silent King. That's basically your list.
that is fair. But
If you don't convert here, we will basically be back on even footing.
yep,
So
yep. This is
The turn is yours.
a big twist.
I didn't want to. This turn 2 should not have been my go turn, but because of how bad it was going, it had to be.
Had to be. Yep. Okay, so let's see what we got for secondaries first. We've got Bring It Down, which will be points for all of your blood
2
colors.
points per.
And Sabotage.
It's one of those action ones.
That's one of those action ones, which I do have the opportunity to bring down.
I mean, the
action
bikes can do
monkeys.
it.
The bikes can do it. That's true. We got anything hiding over here? We have nothing hiding in this guy, so that's a plus.
It's true, true, true.
All right, so both of these are doable. Both of these are very doable. Can't get anything in your deployment zone.
Well, deployment zones, so you could get over here.
Because I score
One.
it.
Because I used Tank Shock as my last one. So I'm at
Yeah.
1 now.
So I score Sabotage at the end of your turn. So somebody's got to survive. So this is a good call. This is also a good call, just to make it safe.
It would be a better call.
Yeah.
I have every opportunity to come over here and fight that unit.
Correct.
And if it's to deny you points, so I'm not going to outscore you by overscoring you. I'm going to outscore you by denying your points.
Yes.
That's my game plan. And if you put it here, I will take that away from you.
Yep.
So
Okay.
putting it over there is not your full points, but it will give you
It will
points.
give you points.
Because I can't get there. Physically cannot.
Let me check the Catacomb Command Barge. Catacomb Command Barge does also have a Resurrection Orb. And he nominates a unit within 6 inches. We established that I was already out of 6 inches, but that means that I can double up and get some more back on that unit after I fall back. So that'll be a little bit
And
helpful.
when does his still bottom the 5 phase?
Any phase.
Okay.
The Resurrection Orb is at the end of any phase. But so we're going to res over them for reanimation protocols.
Oh,
at the
so they're
start of my
all
turn.
end of any phase. You can use that.
Once per
Will you
battle.
use that at the bottom of the 5 phase?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, so I will do reanimation on the heavy destroyers.
So get 1 back on 3 wounds.
1 back on 3 wounds.
Call me Kurt Cobain because I'm about to paint these walls.
All right, and then we'll do it on the Tomb Blades here in the center. So that's going to be 2, so I'll get 1 back on 1 healed full and 1 back on 1 wound.
Yep.
And then we'll do the Doomsday Arc over here in the corner. For 1, he'll go back up to 10.
You know how hard I'm working for every wound on that damn thing?
Yes, I deeply, deeply apologize for this.
I will tell you now, if you do not run away with that thing,
Oh yeah, because you've got your Terminators are going to come in hot. Do you have any advance in charge?
no.
Okay, so they move what, 4?
Yep.
Okay, so 4.
I'm not saying they're going to get it necessarily, but I will be able to walk these guys up, put you in melter range, and tank shock you.
I feel like those Blight Haulers are going to be dead, but that's
You've got a lot of Blight Haulers to chew through,
That's true.
and
that's
you
true.
no longer have freedom of choice.
I don't. You are making the calls for me, but I do have a feeling.
These ones are in danger, yes.
Yes.
But
So are the ones in the middle.
not that much danger.
Honestly, these guys over here are the safest of all of them, but they still are going to be staring down 2 Doomsday Arcs. So, unclear
I'll probably
and
lose
unsure.
one out of that unit. I'm not. Probably use only one.
Unclear and unsure. You've got, what, 2 units of Poxwalkers
And another Death Shroud unit.
and another Death Shroud unit. Okay. All right. So first things first, we are going to move these guys. And they're going to do the thing that they were born to do, which is be over here and
Sabotage?
do sabotage.
Okay.
We're going to try to make sure that we are lined up well enough to make sure that you can't deep strike in here. So you can deep strike up there. It's fine. We are going to fall back with these guys. Want to do anything with that?
It would be interesting to kill that one that's already wounded if I could Overwatch well. However, I'm going to let it go,
Okay.
only because I'm going to end up popping smoke, which is my
fair.
1 CP.
Yep.
Every penalty I give you is a good penalty.
That's true. Oh, I'm sorry. This will affect that. I am choosing to put the Silent King into his aura of ignore modifiers.
Within, what, 6 inches of him?
I think it's 6 inches of him.
Yeah, so there's definitely one unit that's in danger for that.
Nope,
No,
that
it's
is
just
one
Silent
of the
King.
Silent King's auras. So
He has the Morty auras,
yeah, so both of
better
these guys,
versions of Morty's auras.
both of these Doomsday Arcs are going to be ignoring modifiers.
Yes. No, I anticipate that.
And additionally, they will be rerolling hits of 1 and wounds of 1. So, my thought process, these guys shoot over here, potentially clean them up. Unclear if they will. Silent King can go here in the center or clean this up if he doesn't kill them. I actually might leave these guys in combat. Oh, because you can still just shoot your missiles and melt it out of there, can't you? Yeah. Yeah, so there's not actually a point in doing that.
Staying on the point.
Stand on the point.
You're ignoring modifiers, so shooting into combat's not going to penalize you.
That's true. I just can't shoot the blast at you, which is a lot of my weapon profiles is the problem. But I got the Silent King on you.
If you were using the other detachment, wouldn't you minus 1 weapon skill work here?
No, not against Silent King, because that's still changing his characteristic. However, I would have had a lot more lethality from sustained hits, lethal hits.
Okay.
I could have sticky objectives and stuff like that. I could be doing more.
Okay,
Does
so
the
we
other
are-
detachment have anything that like procs on ones?
Yeah, the rest of the army that I would have taken.
9 inches will get me right there.
Ice cold.
So I am going to shimmy this guy back just a wee bit, just so I can put a speed bump in the way.
Who dat? Did?
So these are the guys with the big guns.
Whoop.
So I can't fully hide them from the middle unit. So I'm just going to keep them right up here, so that they can see these guys. This should be 24 inches.
I
of
just
these
wanted to prove how
guys.
bad it is, because everyone was like, "Oh no, it's going to be great."
So I can see that. Probably get. No, I think we just dump everything into them. So we're going to get everything going here for chip damage. These guys can shoot those guys if that gets cleaned up. These guys stay to maybe flip the point if I kill you down. Because they are, you said they're 5 OC?
3 OC each.
3 OC each. Okay, so if I
So
kill...
you need to kill me off.
Yeah, because I think...
Both
those
of them.
guys, yeah, because those guys are just 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
And contesting doesn't do it.
They are 2. I have 6
really?
OC on that.
Okay. So we're
Okay,
currently tied either.
So we're
either way.
currently tied. So if I hold you on that, or if I kill one of them, I flip it on your turn, which is not...
Unless I actually do my melee and it actually goes off.
That's fair. That is very fair.
Because I can kill that one bike for sure.
Yep.
Maybe. Unless I roll like I've been.
All right, and then... All right, so these guys are going to stay put because they can both see them and they can both see them if they need to. Still have to try to clean up your Terminators, though. That is going to be the biggest issue here.
That is the hammer behind the anvil.
Yeah, and this guy, if I keep him up, he can see the Terminators. But,
It's a conversion game.
yep,
And you are due to get unconverted.
yeah, yeah. And I think the big priority right now is your Blight Haulers, because they
will eventually kill you.
yes, they will eventually kill me. They have a lot of explosive shooting potential. And while your Terminators are a threat, they are slow.
Yes.
So if I can move back a little bit, deny you charges, and then move up on my go when you have either mispositioned or over-committed, and then clean them up, I think that's how I win that. So we will go to the end of the movement phase. I'm going to pop the Catacomb Command Barge's Resurrection Orb on the Locust Destroyers that fell back. He's going to get D6 wounds back. Damn, only the 2, but that's okay. So this guy will pop up to 3. We will go to shooting. What is most important? Least amount of options to shoot is this guy. So this guy's going to go first, and
Okay.
he is going to shoot into them.
Yep.
Okay. Because we're going to get points for bringing it down, which is important.
And which guns are they rocking right now?
These guys are rocking the one-shot guns.
Okay.
Yeah, the only infantry ones were the unit over here, which I'll actually probably swap out.
That's fine.
But,
Knowing that if these 3 units whiff, you have to commit those this way, I will be popping smoke to make these ones specifically hit worse.
Hit worse.
I know I can't do anything about them.
okay. I am getting +1 to hit because you're on the point.
I'm offsetting it,
Okay, that's fair.
which is what my detachment roll would do if it affected everything in my army.
That's fair. All right, so we'll start with the Doomsday Arc. And Chad, I apologize for referencing my cheat sheets all the time, but new Necrons over here. So we'll go with the Doomsday Cannon. I did move, so I'm not going to get the bonus to heavy or the devastating wounds. So D6 +1 shots. Get 6 shots.
Hitting on 3s.
3s goes to 4s,
To
goes
3s.
back to 3s. Yep. No rerolls.
Relevant.
Very, very relevant.
Relevant.
Very relevant.
I am justified for the first time in about 8 games for popping smoke.
There we go. All right, 2s. So not minus a wound, right?
Yeah, I hate you. God, it's here! It's here, boys!
I'm gonna burn.
Don't
CP.
you dare!
I'm gonna burn a CP. There we go. All right, so 1 invuln, right?
Yeah, that's 4 damage. Down to 2.
damage. All right, I will do.
It's a weird choice of reroll. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm okay with
I
it.
know, I know. But my thought is, how many wounds you got left?
2.
2? All right. So I've got the Gauss Flayer to raise, which I need to confirm how many of it has 2. So that's
Yeah,
going
you're
to
not
be...
in rapid fire range.
No, 'cause I'm outside of 12. But I am going to get 10 shots.
Yep. Strength 5?
No, it's 401. But
Oh, so
shots,
winning on 6s.
yeah, but shots are shots. So, all right, so 3s.
Not bad. It's not bad.
Not bad, not bad.
Yep, hate that. 6s. Hey!
Nothing.
It was relevant.
Yep.
It was relevant.
Could have been good. Everyone knows that bolters are the ones that do all the work. So,
God, I hate how many times I take wounds to stubbers and bolters and
yeah. All right, so now we have the real questions here. I think we go with the Silent King next. And I think he does his big beams here. Kill you off the point.
I am on the point.
Ah, yeah, with the cultists. I can get the indirect over there. The indirect is going to go into these cultists no matter what.
And you are not. That is not a modifier you can ignore because that's just a core rule.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I guess the big question is, do the big beams go here and the small gun goes here? Or do I go into here? I think the answer is that you never split fire. You kill what you need to kill. So I think the indirect guns are going to go into these cultists.
And split fire.
Well, because they don't do any good over here. And then we're going to do the big beams and the scepter over here to try to make sure that we get these. Because these guys still have shots here, and then they can also clean up if I whiff with the Silent King. So I think we do that. Could be wrong, could be right. We'll never know. Never. We will never know.
No,
So-
we'll know in about 15 seconds and you're done rolling.
So we'll do the indirect fire first into the cultists.
Okay.
It's going to be 12 shots.
I do have 3 left.
These are going to be on 4s. He is not re-rolling anything. Go. And then
It's insane.
I think these are strength 6.
2s.
2, 4, 6, 8 at -1.
They're dead.
Okay.
See, that's how you kill stuff.
2 wounds left. So we're going to do the Scepter of Eternal Glory on Pop Smoke.
Yep.
2s goes to 3s.
It doesn't matter.
Goes, oh, yeah. Never mind. Yep,
Yeah.
so 2s.
Let me play your army for you.
Yeah, that's good. There we go. That's 1. And then strength 10.
Is this the big
No,
lasers?
this is the Scepter.
Okay.
Yep.
Strength
So
what?
that's, strength 10, so it's -3 for 3 damage.
3 damage.
Yep. So it should kill the one guy.
I pop for 1 mortal wound.
All right.
We'll do this one.
Do.
We'll play that down.
All right, and then we'll do the 2 Annihilation Beams on 2s. And then strength 14. 2 wounds -4 involves.
Cool. This is here, yeah?
Yep.
5s. I made 1.
All right, so that's 6 damage there.
Okay. Down to 4.
Okay. So now I think we're at the point that
Don't say hi to him.
I think we're at the point that we kind of forego shooting at these guys because the 3-man squad over there is going to be a little bit more important. So we're going to probably do the 2 Doomsday Arcs and the Catacomb Command Barge into them. Probably try to clean up the Poxwalkers on that side, and these guys are going to go into here. So these guys could just whiff right here.
Here's a face we haven't heard from in a little while. Grotworks, how are you doing, my friend? Great to
Hey,
see
man.
you back.
Why not dead?
Jumping back into the Gob squad as well at the Gobbo tier. Wow, that's incredible, Grot.
Nice.
Great to see you, my friend.
What's the fancy bets?
All right. So
Grot, are you going to be trying to hit up the RTT in December here?
Or you do 1 at a time?
do 1 at a time?
Because they're 2 units of 1?
No, they're 1.
It's 1 unit of 2?
One
Oh,
unit
I
of
thought you said it was...
No.
Those are the ones units of 1. Got it.
the
Yep.
regular destroyers. The
You're solid. Send it. No,
Yep.
whatever, dude.
Yep.
On 4s?
4s because you're off the
Smoke.
point now. Yep.
That'll do it.
All right, and then strength 14. So,
3s.
3s. Okay,
5s.
-4.
I made a
Crushes it.
save.
Crushes it.
Get wrecked. I've made a
There you go.
save.
He made a save.
1 per game, and it was here. You're done. You're done.
Finished. All right. Yeah. So we'll do this guy over here, Doomsday Cannon, and then we'll do the Flare Rays into the Poxwalkers to try to clean them up.
There. See if you're in rapid fire or not.
Yeah, not sure.
You are.
Yeah? Okay, so that'll be
Just.
20 shots into the Poxwalkers.
Hype.
Yeah, Julian just caught me
At
up,
a -1.
Grotworks, on what happened with that cruise hammer fiasco. But dude, I'm so sorry to hear the loss of the army, my friend.
They will not be at -1.
Apparently Delta jacked up his luggage, broke his army case, lost pieces from it, wrecked the models inside the army case, and of course they're not going to fulfill the claim for insurance to
That's
repair or replace anything.
outrageous,
That's
man. I'm
that's terrible,
sorry.
man.
All right, who owns Delta? Let's go find him. He's next.
All right, so flare array is going to be on 3s because I ignore modifiers.
Eat the rich. After you shoot him. What?
We do
Threes,
not
I
endorse
ignore
these
modifiers.
messages
Reroll
here
ones
at Hobby
because of
Goblins
command
Cave Reps.
6s are lethals.
Rob is a rogue agent acting on his own.
Vicious impulses.
There we go. Roll these ones. Drop 1.
And there's an extra 2 in there.
Oh, thank you. Okay, those are lethals.
This is into the Poxwalkers?
These are in the poxwalkers, yeah.
T4?
Strength 4. So force. Oh,
Okay, go ahead. I was just trying to see if I could throw him off.
all right. Plus the 4. So 4, 8, 10, 12. No AP.
Found the paints are dead.
Okay.
That's what I was doing earlier, but I like saved the lethals, and I was like,
Gotcha.
Trying to save you.
I appreciate it. But, all right, so we'll do the Doomsday Cannon. D6 plus 1 shots. So 6 shots. This will be on 2s because we did not move. We are going to ignore modifiers and reroll 1s to hit.
It's really the ignoring modifiers. It's
Yeah. And then strength 18, so we're doing 2s, 6s are devs, and rerolling 1s to wound. That's 4 devs and 2 saves.
Yeah, I'm
So
tracking.
that's- Yeah, so
Well, Grant, if you want to get in on one of these local RTTs, I would be happy to
so-
borrow my Orc Army
I block
8,
one.
to get you an opportunity to still play some games
They're
while
10
you
wins
get
each.
this all worked
Yeah.
out with them.
12, 8. So one dies and 1's on 2? Mm-hmm. Yep.
One is on 2.
Okay. And then we'll do the other Doomsday Arc, same thing. So on 2, so we'll do the flare arrays. I doubt that they are within 12. Yeah. So we'll just get the 10 shots from the flare array, see if we can get the 2 wounds off there. Go. All right, I'm assuming these are 6s. Nothing. Okay. Oh, roll the 1. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, worth a shot. All right, so D6 plus 1. So we'll do 4 shots on 2s. Reroll. And then on, what do we say, 2s? Okay. I'm sorry. All right, so
I'm
2.
suspicious of you, because Jacob handed you these dice.
Jacob did hand me these
And
dice.
you've done no less than all of the mortal wounds every activation.
You remember when he said
Remember
I
that time that you made
sabotaged him? What's the opposite of sabotage, Chris? Looks like...
Where are you going, Chris?
I'll be right back, guys. I got to go remake the winner's screen to say I won the game.
Wait, how did you do that?
Chris,
Hi, I'm Chris.
everybody hates Chris.
Everybody
Remember that show?
hates Chris. Yep, that was a good show. So that's that.
That is the rest of your shooting.
That is all of my shooting.
Overall, not as bad as it could have been. However,
Still pretty bad.
getting, was it 8 total? Doing basically 20 wounds and mortal wounds to that Mephitic Black Holler squad was pretty insane.
Yeah.
Not that it was against you. It's just like that's
That
what
was-
it took to kill them.
Yeah, that was a
And,
lot.
Yeah. This is why no one likes Doomsday Arcs. Anytime GW buffs them, take the points and add 50.
I'm gonna say they're
Stupid.
pretty overpowered right now at their points cost.
Yeah.
So I'm done with my shooting.
Okay, so combat.
Go to combat. I think you fight first over here.
Yes. All right,
So,
so,
if you kill this guy, you take the point from me on your turn.
yes.
Okay.
So this will be on 3s, 6s are lethals. We don't do that here. And this will be on 3s again, though, because
Okay.
T5 down to
T5.
4.
Yep.
All right, so 4 minus 1.
Okay.
Fail and die, please. And also your bike.
Yep. I mean, they're 5s. Yep. 1 damage each?
Yeah, so 2 down.
So that's 2 dead and 1 on 1.
Okay.
So he dies, and then he dies, and he'll be on 1. All right.
Okay. So your turn. What did you score?
I will get
2, 4, 6.
I'll get 3 points
8
for sabotage,
on Bring It Down.
and I'll get 8 points for bring it down. Yep.
Okay. So over to moi.
Over to you.
I am going to get.
What was your primary? I'm sorry.
He got 4.
My primary was 4, yeah.
I'm going to get 4, 8, 10 for primary.
Did y'all use any 10 for primary? Did y'all use any CP during that time?
We are both at 1 now.
Now.
Yes.
Battle Shock here.
Yep.
Pass.
That's good. I think that's all you got.
Yep. Because everything's dead.
Also, yes.
All right. Cool. So let's go ahead and try and push you back one more time
Yep. I think that's fair.
and be.
All that you can be.
No. We're not. You know better.
I
You
did.
know
That was a
better.
low blow. I
You know
apologize.
better.
I apologize for
Wait,
that.
was that a military joke?
It was. It was a bad one.
Wait, I got that.
I'm surprised you got that, of all people.
What are you talking about? They play their commercials during the Jags game all the time.
That's probably why. It's like, if I'm going to be a loser, I might as well watch Army commercials too. So, no, he's here just to be a bully tonight, so it's cool.
I'm the new guy. I apologize.
Yeah, beginner's luck. So, it is overall kind of a weird place to be because I'm getting the terraform here, which is actually very good.
Yes.
So that's going to be a lot of accumulation.
I'll put you right there so we know that you
Thanks.
have that one.
I am heads. I have claimed Eddie's face as my own, and I have sat on it.
Eddie's face has been set on. You got it.
Cherokee. Now, here's the problem. He's dead.
Oh, for sure.
What do I do outside of that?
It's a good question.
What's the strength on his melee? Strength 10
melee?
or something crazy? It's like
I
something,
think it's I think
something
like that.
absurd.
Strength 12. No, strength 8.
Strength
So
8.
12 attacks
12 attacks is what it
at
is.
strength 8 minus 3, 2 damage.
God, it's a -3, man. It's insane.
And he will be ignoring mobs.
Granted, he is a vehicle, but still.
Yeah.
How many wounds are on the
A
tower's 6?
Tower. A tower has 5. 5 wounds.
Okay.
Okay, 5 wounds. He has 12. No, he has 16. Can we edit that in post? I got that wrong.
No, that's fine. You can be wrong. So here's kind of the weird part about it, right? Is this isn't the worst place to be in overall,
Yeah.
because I'm just gonna keep pushing you off the objectives the best that I can. However, I am done attacking Doomsday Arcs now.
Yeah.
I have lost the capability of putting pressure on them, which means I will lose. It's a question of, or I will lose the attrition game.
Yeah.
The question is can I score enough now to make that relevant? And the answer is I don't honestly think so.
'Cause, I mean, you're down to what, 1, 2, 3 assets on the board.
No, 1,
No,
2, 3,
sorry.
4,
Yeah, you got
5.
5.
And I've got 3 more off board that are
Three
coming
more
in
off
this
board.
turn.
Yep.
So it's not necessarily that, it's that I need. Oh, sorry. For last turn, I did have engage. I did have 2
Yes.
points for engage. I forgot that engage was the one that I took, Julian.
Julian.
So last turn, I would have gotten 2 points in engage because I was over yonder,
Yep.
here, and here. I was thinking of established locus
Yep. All good.
because that's another reason I moved that.
Gotcha.
Okay, so
You have 34 points now.
huzzah! I think no matter what, I've got to go.
Got to go.
Fucking giga charge. Getting stuck out is bad. So knowing that, all right. So I get my 1 CP. I've done my battle shocks. I know what I need to do. I just need to pull the trigger. So we're going to have this guy establish locus, which will be good for me.
Okay.
I would normally like him to do the shooting, but I think I'm going to pull in. Yeah, these guys coming in is kind of muffled that up for me. You did the 9-inch screening over there.
Yes.
I could.
So you're good up along the line up there.
Actually, I might not have him do it. I might end up having these guys do it because they can tag into the wall here.
That way you
And-
still get some solid shots with
Yeah,
that guy. That seems fair.
we'll go there to maintain coherency and stay at as much. Yep, stay as much out of sight as possible, so they can do it. So it'll be 2 points there.
Okay.
But established locus was going to be either 16 or 10. There was no in between.
Yep.
So we're kind of trending back towards 10, but that's fine because I'm on path to max primary, potentially. So we'll do the bile spurt to him, knock him out. We'll do shots here. I'm going to need to bring in the Terminators to try and open up a path here. So if that's the case, then he's probably just going to come this way a little bit so you don't get cover, because he was here, so he's just going to move this way.
Okay.
And then this Terminator squad.
How you doing, chat? Everybody hanging out? Having a good time?
Wow, quiet. It's crazy.
I know.
Yeah, pretty quiet over here. And actually, we're talking about. Wait a second, let me get caught up here. I was actually putting together my inventory list here for orcs to pass that along.
Well, DG is pillows with, or fist with pillows over their hands right now.
Yeah, and somebody farted on those pillows, man. So watch out for pink eye.
I thought it wasn't all about doo-doo and farts.
10-inch. We have a 10-inch charge
We
here.
said it's mostly about, just not all.
I would like to show off some of the other strats, but we're not really trending towards that being an option.
Yeah.
Because in my practice game, I did actually get to use the infantry tank shock, and it felt good.
Yeah.
Having 2 forms of tank shock a turn was actually pretty significant.
No, that seems really solid, especially when you with your Terminators that you want to get in there, give them a little extra lethality. That seems solid.
Yes. All right. We have 9-inch ores now, so it's not really affecting a whole lot. All right. Yeah, I'm actually looking for.
What are you looking?
Because I need to be able to shoot these guys too. Because I want to try and like kill that one, tag this one, and kind of just make a mess out of it.
Okay.
But problem is that you keep putting stuff right where I need to go.
Oh, we got
Think-
got a spider in here too.
Yeah, I'm not going to get that
So he's
close.
cutting that way. Yep.
Really, I'm kind of looking to go here.
Yeah.
So this is the line right here.
Okay. Oh,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Happy to help.
So I still think Death Shroud are significantly more durable. And obviously, the only thing we've lost to this point has been Cultist and some Mephitic Blyhaulers, so you haven't really seen Death Shroud in action yet.
Yep.
I do think the -1 is significant for them. However, man, I wish any melt at this point had gone through.
Yeah.
Big
That's-
Sag.
That's been
Big Sag.
pretty rough.
Wasn't there a turn that you missed like 4 of them?
Wasn't there a turn where you
thanks
weren't
for the
here
help.
on
Thanks for
time? Every turn. All right, and then let's look at.
I think I remember. Remember the time when you were 4 ones.
These guys can come off
Bringing in
this
some
board
Pox
edge.
Walkers. Pox Walkers.
Zombies in disguise.
Yeah, right there. I thought. Yeah.
Right. So, actually, might go ahead and tag. You've already pulled overwhelming force, right?
What's up?
Did you already pull overwhelming force?
No.
No.
I have not.
Well, you have options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this one is inside of 6 because of this line.
Yep.
So we're going to go ahead and go there.
What's going on, Johnny Zed? Great to see you.
Johnny Zade.
Definitely, he says he's been busy in unfun ways why he hasn't seen us. Well, hopefully the bad times are behind you or moving in that direction.
Because they're in front of me now. You're welcome.
Well, on your left.
That's a double one, and I hate you for that. Well played. Go jump off a bridge.
Yeah, he's reserved for me too, man. I got the...
Wait, go. I'm good. I peed 3 times as a baby.
You know, my mic is a lot closer to you right now. And these are very sensitive.
Yeah, we don't need to mic Julian up to talk about his bladder control stuff, man.
Or Eric's. I'm actually going to go ahead and double down on the poxwalkers over here. It's not great, but we're going to do it. And the whole thought process here is that we're just going to go that way.
Okay. Just gonna
send it.
Full send.
Just going to send it.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, that's what you got to do.
Moral of the story. So I've got 3 attempts over here to make a 9-inch charge.
Yep.
And if I do, I could use infantry tank shot.
That's fair.
Because I'm trying to show off the detachment. If you would stop killing all of my shit, please.
I apologize. I'm not sorry, but I apologize.
And that is all of my stuff. I had 2 off in the death shroud. Everything in there is dead or wasn't in the army. Cool.
Okay.
So
I feel like I've showed off some pretty good strats and stuff. So,
you're lucky you can't see me right now because it's all tears. So, all right. This is kind of where we're at.
okay.
I have to go hard.
Yeah.
Here's my goal.
Tell me.
Calling the shots as good as I can. So they're going to be doing Established Locust this turn.
Yep.
I could do it for more points here, and if I lose by 2 points, then we'll know that was the wrong call. However, I am at jeopardy of losing by a lot more than 2. So, he's going to be here. We're inside melter range.
Yep.
I have direct line of sight. You're not going to get cover. So
Correct.
even the bile spurts will be putting you on your stuff, right? I'm going
Yep.
to try and force as many wounds through as possible.
Yep.
I've got this sorcerer here to go hard if needed. Because
Okay.
he still has his pestilent familiar.
Yep.
I've got these guys.
Do you want to swap him around so that he can get that line through here? Or are you going for these
So you're
guys?
hanging over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, either way, I was still going to see like the other half of the vehicle. Like there's,
So,
and then you're going to be on your 4 influence anyway.
Yeah.
Even with cover, because it's going to be -2. If I fail the charges over here, I'm going to have 1 Poxwalker unit over here, just to be on the objectives. That way I can get the additional points as needed.
okay.
I'm going to bile spurt here, and then do the meltas and cracks here to try and pick up 1 or 2 of these.
Okay.
You're going to get 1 back, unless something crazy happens, and I get enough wounds down on him to where he can't.
Right.
It's a wild world. I'm not planning on it, but the idea is
it
that
a wild world, but
if
it
I
could
get
happen.
1 down and wound that one enough, then you're not going to get 2 6-damage guns.
Yes.
And I need to start curtailing that now,
Yeah.
because the Doomsday Arcs are doing plenty for both of us.
Yep.
And then over here, I'm going to be shooting that one over there. The one farthest away from me is the one that's wounded. So I'm going to have some opportunities there to wound that one guy and then make a charge as needed.
Okay.
If I make it, I have the opportunity to do a 6-inch consolidate with a strat.
Seems good.
So I've got a couple things I can do. This has to be a no-shit perfect turn for me to actually stay in the game.
Yeah.
Otherwise, these Doomsday Arcs are about to be bad news bears.
Yeah.
And that's optimism. That's not pessimism, that's optimism.
Yeah. I'm trying to decide what the best use of this last CP that I have is. Because there's a lot of good strats. I've got the minus to be wounded if your strength is higher than my toughness. which is relevant once I get into aura range with you. I've got the
Runaway.
I've got the runaway. I've got the reanimation at the end of the fight. And there's a lot of choices. There's a lot of options. I don't know what the right call is, but I think we're just going to ride it out and see where things end up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, let's get into the shooting.
Go for it.
So we're going to start here.
Yes.
Bile spurts into him,
Okay.
or I kill him in melee, right? But it would be better if I just kill him now, because then I can charge.
Yes.
The meltas and the cracks to the Silent King.
Both going in a Silent King.
Just trying to get those 2 towers down.
Okay. Go for it.
No? No, we're not going to talk about that? Okay. No one's going to call me? Yeah, push the button. Just. No? Okay. Never forget. So the bile spurts here on 4s.
Okay.
No lethals. 3s. 1 armor save.
It's 1 4-up. Nope.
Wow.
Man goes down.
He died. We love that. Let's go to the meltas now, because we're in melta range, so it makes the most sense to use them to try and crack these towers.
Sounds good. And are you in the minus to my toughness range?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah? Okay. I don't actually know what that range is. So
9 inches
I
right
was
now.
checking.
It's
Okay.
9 inches right now.
Cool.
You
So
doing the
I'll
thing?
be T9, so I'm good.
4s wounding you on 3s because of my +1.
Yeah, so I can't do it because you're at strength 9.
At strength. Yep.
Yeah, so I have to be, yeah.
One melta save.
All right.
Do me a favor. Just let me kill this one.
It's 4-up.
I know. Just let me kill this
It's
one.
4-up or it's dead.
Oh, she dead.
She dead, bro.
Because it's what? I need to roll
D6
3.
what is it, D6 plus 2?
D6 plus 2. Oh my god, it feels so good.
There you go. There you go.
Oh man, it was literally the worst one to do it on, but also like that feels good. The crack missiles now.
Yep.
1 hit. Not a wound.
All right.
Because the +1 would put me on 3s, because it is strength 9. So that tower's coming back no matter what, but I'm going to hope to get into melee and just
Do something.
keep you there, because him in melee is not nearly as bad as him shooting.
Correct.
For me, with that unit.
Yep.
Him shooting at Death Shroud, big bad. No
Yeah.
bueno.
Not fun.
Not good. So we're going to try
anyone involved.
and do that. So that's done. So let's go to this Death Shroud unit over here.
Okay.
We are
And-
going to, if I remember correctly, it's just the sorcerer, because I can make the charge here. It is a 10-inch charge, but I'm going to do the sorcerer to shoot at that guy.
It's a 10-inch charge into this guy?
Yeah, so that's why I'm, like, so the one that's farthest away is the one that's wounded.
Okay.
So I'm going to take the shooting.
Okay.
No?
You good?
Okay.
Yep.
Or I overkill here by accident. So we're going to take the 2d6. 8. So we'll be hitting on 3s.
There you go.
These are not lethal. No, because this is a psychic weapon.
Yep.
Which is silly. It should legitimately be lethal. All Death Guard shooting should be lethal. It's all stinky. But I'm going to go
Stinky
verify right now,
stuff.
otherwise that'd be like 4 wounds, and I would absolutely take that. It is not. Okay.
Okay.
Curse of the Leper, literally a gross thing. Should kill you.
That's fair. Yeah.
So this is your T6,
T6.
right?
Yes.
All right, so this is on 4s,
Okay.
because I am not within 9 inches of you.
Okay. It's 3.
3, that's your -2.
3 minus
And the
2.
guy that I can see does not get covered.
All right, so those are 5s. All right. Two fail.
D3 up up. So the
Okay.
first one kills that guy.
All right, the other guy
Takes 2.
takes 2. All right. So this guy's at 2.
And then I do not lose the Terminator.
All right. And then the question here is, that is something that you can charge, that lone guy. If I use my reactive move to move him away, I don't think you have, like, you'd have...
There would be no charge.
Yeah, maybe a 12-inch onto the Doomsday Arc if you really try. No, not even close.
Yeah, there's no charge after that.
Yeah, I think robbing you of the potential of getting all of that movement with your Terminators is probably a good call, especially because it's also going to get you on an objective. So I think I'm going to use my reactive move on those guys.
Okay.
Or, sorry, that guy.
That guy.
Just this guy.
This guy.
Yeah, and he's just going to get over here, still be on the point, but be out of that range. Just double check. Yeah. Just
Now,
be out of that charge range.
the theory range. This is the theory roll to see if you hadn't done that, if I could have made that charge.
That's fair.
No.
No, but
no, it is the right call.
I think
it is the right
I think
call.
it's the right call because now
Because if you had given me that roll and I had made it, it would have been.
it'd have been
Because I would have just straight up aced him with the mortals and just piloted everything else and fought the Doomsday Arc.
Yeah, and then I would have had no shooting with my basically my backbone over here.
Yeah, because it's blast, and that's I really wanted to get in there and tag that.
Yeah, so I think that's the case. I think this side might end up folding here, but we're
I'll
just
fold
gonna
you like a lawn chair. By then I'm going to bounce off.
three times. Just 1, 2, 3. Fold the legs. No,
It should all just be one fluid movement.
I'm thinking
One.
lawn chair. I'm thinking beach chair.
Oh yeah, still the long one, right? Because it's still leg, top, and like the legs should go with
It's
it.
top, legs, and then you fold the legs on the bottom.
That's right.
Yeah, so, you know. Tomato, tomato. You shop
Yeah.
at CVS, I shop at Walgreens. Different chairs.
Sorry, what was there a conversation?
We were left unsupervised
See, you guys-
by the producers, so we
Yeah, the
talked about what
producers
we
also
want.
weren't doing their job with the camera, so you didn't get to see the entire logic. So really, the content should you should leave a comment about how bad they are at their job.
Yeah, if you guys are still watching, comment.
Because there's
lawn
honestly
chairs.
not enough comments about how bad Julian is. Every now and then someone will be like, wow, that guy with the mustache, he's pretty cool. And that's like one every 3 videos, and I'm cool with that. I'd like more, don't get me wrong. But no one's like, man, that guy doesn't know how to play Death Guard.
See, why did y'all do that? Now they're calling me Tau player. I'm not a Tau
Saying,
player.
we just
I don't
why
play Tau.
why can't we get a mic on this
I
guy?
don't
Like
play
he's
Tau.
trying to defend himself.
He
Chad
doesn't
has
deserve to defend
nothing.
himself because he didn't show up on time.
He didn't show up on time. No
Yeah.
defense.
Yeah, I will push him off the fence. So we're gonna go here,
All right.
do that.
Perfect. I got no CP, so you just keep rolling.
Which means I'm gonna fall all the way off because you have no CP.
No, watch this, watch
So let's
this.
go ahead and do the meltas here.
Okay.
3s. See?
I mean,
See?
I mean,
I can never hit both. That's
yeah.
my thing. That is one though.
That is one of them. This is a 4-up. Okay. That was
That was a
That
4.
was a 4-up.
Crack missile.
Okay.
Crack missile. Is a moon.
All right.
Another invul.
All right, it's another 4-up.
Yeah. Bile spurt. Take that dice too. So Sorcerer's gonna freak out. He's going to shoot the Doomsday.
Freak out into this guy.
Yes.
Got him.
Actually, God, it makes more sense. The Sorcerer could kill him. I might not roll enough shots. So instead I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot all of their guns at this guy. If I kill him,
Them. One unit.
okay.
That's
Well,
only,
still,
it's only 8 wounds, so.
which D3 plus 2, plus all their
Plus the
stuff.
gauntlets.
Yeah. In theory, I could.
Yeah.
And I could also just run in, tank shock, and then pile into him. Right?
Correct.
So the idea is to tag him, get that gun out of the game, so I can
Yes.
focus on that side of it.
That's fair.
All right, so let's go over here and start the shooting
Yep.
into that unit.
Okay.
2d6 for 6. I will say I have been fortunately blessed to not get completely wrecked on my 2d6s.
That's true. That's true. The sorcerers have done a solid amount of shots.
This will be the one rerolling the ones to wound, because the old Lord Felthius model.
Okay.
And you are within my contagion because of this guy.
Sounds
Let me
good.
interject here real quick, boys. Big shout out to Chris Colfax, little $2 super chat. Chris is reminding us also his first super chat on the channel. Thank you so much for that, Chris.
Beautiful name, too. Beautiful
Curse of the Leopard is a 1 damage weapon, not a D3 damage weapon.
Unless
Are you looking at a
you
different
do
one?
the extra damage.
I was thinking of the power weapon.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking of power weapon because I used it in melee in my warm-up game. So it would have been flat 3 damage, which hasn't come up yet. It's about to.
Yeah, it's about to.
It's about to.
All good.
Yeah, because I was thinking, because
we'll
in my, I used it on, I had to use it in melee in my warm-up game before this one, and that is D3 plus 2, and
All good.
it was important. So
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for that clarification, Chris. Appreciate you keeping us in line, and
Suck it.
absolutely appreciate the support.
All right, so over here on 3s.
Cool, cool.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Man, I wish 6s did literally anything.
Yeah. That would be helpful.
Dev ones would be sick, lethal, sustain.
I mean,
this will be on.
Luckily, Necrons don't have like a ignore psychic weapons on 6s or something.
It's actually a 5-up, and it's a spider, and I hate him.
He is over there.
Yeah. So, 4 on your T5 or T6 down to 5.
T6 down to 5.
All right. And this is strength 8, so this is on 3s. We're rolling once.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. So you got 3 at -2.
3 at -2.
Yes, 3
Okay.
each.
These are 5s. Okay.
That is 6.
6. I have 5-up Fiona pans from my splite.
I will allow you to pass 2 of these.
Okay. We say it was 6. Yeah. 5-ups.
That's
I will pass
3.
3 of them.
Did you know that, according to me, you are a rat bastard?
I know that now.
Okay.
I had suspected for some time.
Yes. This will be the flamers.
This guy's on 1 in the back.
Number of shots.
This guy's on 1 in the front.
I'm gonna need some dice from you, probably.
I don't know. You keep throwing my dice. So
It's deserved, so we're on the same page.
I'm just saying, Jacob gave me these dice.
No, he's
he
also
did.
on thin ice.
Good save. Good save.
5. Cool.
That was perfect.
I grabbed 30 dice, and I didn't think I was going to need that many ever. Okay.
All right.
You are going to be wounded on 5s.
Okay.
Because of -1 toughness.
Gotcha.
Re-rolling once.
Okay.
So I'm going to pull my 1s here real quick.
Okay. Let me pull the 2s. 3s and 4s.
Yeah. Basically, just leave the very few successes.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I knocked that.
So you've
one,
got
that's
7 armor saves.
good. 7 armor saves.
No cover.
Okay.
No EP.
You know, it's crazy. There is a detachment where I can get AP on this gun.
Yeah?
It's called not this one.
I feel like that would be pretty good.
Yeah, it'd be great, honestly. AP 1.
Okay. I fail 3.
Yeah.
All right.
4.
Just check.
On the first day of Christmas, GDU gave me jack shit. That's my partridge in a pear tree. A big old turd.
Jacob?
I could tank shock that. I'm pretty confident in that.
Yep, you can take shot at that.
Okay. Should still be a 9. Yeah. Because
Yeah, you're like,
the thing was there, so it should have been just about equidistant. So I could go that way. I could try. We'll see how the things go.
yep. And I got the spider in here too.
Like where, like. Where he at? Forever away. So still a 10. We'll see. I have options, and none of them
Yeah,
are good.
Just saying, there are in fact options.
I really just want to tank shock that guy and get in touch with him and just close this whole flank down for the rest of the game.
I mean, I feel like that is a fair desire.
It is a fair desire.
Yep.
I've got a couple charges to do.
Yes, you do.
So, excuse me. Here
Yep.
to here.
Perfect. Crushed it.
Got him. I probably should have done that one first.
You want to back it up?
I'm going to back it up and just re-roll it later.
Okay.
Because the reason here is I would rather take the chance at doing a 9-inch charge into the Silent King. Because he got 2 damage weapons.
Yes.
Oh,
2
he's
damage
ignoring
minus 3.
modifiers right now, though.
Yes, he is ignore modifiers.
Because I have the sorcerer, it gives me -1 damage.
Right.
But you are in the ignoring modifier aura.
Yes.
Be bad. We will go ahead and take these guys though, because they can dance with the devil for a while here. So
Okay.
7-inch charge here. We'll go ahead and take that for the dudes in yonder middle up into the Silent King.
Okay.
What's going on, Adam Nazarko? Adam says he's been working 12 hours.
Nothing.
Been tough to tune in live,
Oof.
but he's been watching the games after the fact. Yeah, that Death Watch detachment does look pretty spicy.
Yeah, I actually haven't gotten to look at it yet.
It looks good.
It is good. That
I like it.
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
All
Good.
right. So someone in this room is calling dibs on playing Death Watch on our next stream, which you guys
And
should check
guys,
out.
I secretly love the fact that like the Death Watch fans were just
Defeated.
yelling to the skies, right, when that terrible Imperial Agents Codex came out. And GW knew the whole time. They're like, yes, cry. We've got something for you.
It makes everyone feel like what happened with the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Mm-hmm. Everyone screamed about how bad it was so much that they changed it.
I mean, it would be great if that was the case, but I think they spend so much time developing this stuff ahead of time. And they had already had an idea, probably at the start of the year, if not by the summer, that they were doing new detachments for Christmas, and we're working on them way back
Oh, it was
then.
probably last year for
You know,
sure.
Yeah.
Like, this is like multi-year projects.
Yeah, the nice guy GW thing would have been when the outrage hit for Death Watch. They say, you know what? Sorry, fam, you're right. Here's a detachment for you. And then,
That's not a very James Workshop.
They just waited. They're like, yes, cry your sweet
Instead of
tears.
Jimmy Workshop, we had James Workshop.
Mustache twirling in the background.
So we're going to take these guys,
Okay.
take the 9-inch charge into him,
Okay.
because they can do their tank shock, open up the door for him, and I can still pile in over there.
Gotcha.
So we'll take the 9 into the dude.
Okay.
Nope, that's fine. They wouldn't have made any other charges, but that's okay.
All right.
I'm going to take the this Poxwalker unit, the back one. 9 over, mine was actually probably more than 9. What are we at, 10? 10.
Okay.
10? No.
Nope.
Okay.
The other Poxwalker? No, the other Poxwalker unit is on the point.
Yeah,
Right? Okay.
and that would have been if, I kept thinking this was 2 1s because of the rest of your list.
Yep.
So I kind of biffed that one a little bit. Okay, so we're going to
I've
take,
got one more unit of double duders.
all right, so we're going to do this charge now.
Yeah.
6. We're going to go ahead and take the tank shock here, because I don't want to give you the chance to come back from this.
All right.
6.
So we are now down to 0 CP each for producers at home.
Yes.
Oh my god, I died 1.
Oh my god.
Well, it is 1 mortal wound. I can potentially do 1 wound
You can
in
do
combat.
You can do 1 wound in
I can
combat.
potentially do 1 in 1 combat.
Yeah, that's fair.
I won't entirely go just...
Yeah. And then that's within 3, so you can
No, that's the plan.
Yeah, you can do the thing.
The plan is not dead, it's just not happening.
Yeah.
Don't throw that.
And then...
Come on.
Then you've got these bad boys.
They already tried to
Come on.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they rolled a 7.
Come on.
They're
We'll
doing
get
the
you taken
action.
care of.
So I think that's about
I
it.
think that's all you got. Yeah.
So let's go ahead and jump into combat.
Okay.
We're going to go ahead and do the combat with this dude.
With light hauler. over
Hitting
here.
on 3s with 6s are lethal.
Okay.
Here's 1
1
lethal.
lethal. That's nice. And then you've got me down to 5 toughness.
So 3s.
3s.
Just strength 6.
There
All
you
right,
go.
3 minus 1. Do me a
All right.
favor
That's
and
3
just
4-ups.
Epstein
Just
this
do-
one
just
for
do
me.
the thing.
Yeah, just get Boeinged. He's dead.
He's dead. Look at that.
Barely.
Hey, barely counts.
Yeah. Like there was almost a whistleblower for Boeing twice.
Horseshoes and hand grenades, they count.
Yeah. And we'll take that pile in here to get within an inch.
All right. There you go.
And we're not going to kill that thing over there, the little tower,
Okay.
but we're going to eat it so that
you're
way
gonna
if
try.
we do enough wounds, then you're not going to get the other tower
Get the other
back.
one back. That's right.
I would have liked to have done the tank
tank
shock over
shot
there,
there.
but I knew something, I had to double down on this one to
Yeah,
get this.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's out. Those are
2
lethals.
lethals. You got me down to T9.
5s.
Yep. That's good.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
I've
5.
given something. So 5 minus 1. Get bent.
All right, so that's 3 ups. Drop 1.
Do me a favor and roll a 1 on your on your
It happens.
wounds.
It happens all the time.
Okay.
He is down. There we go. So he is down to 4. And now, just gonna shimmy. And I'll fight you back with the Silent King.
Yeesh.
For sure.
Yeesh.
All right, so we got 12 attacks.
Yeesh.
12. It's gonna be on 2s. No rerolls. Lethal hits. Got 2 lethals. And then strength 8. Is your toughness?
Toughness is 9.
Toughness is 9, so we're looking at 5s. There we go. All right, so you got 4 at -3 for 2 damage each.
All right, 5s. Takes 6.
Yep.
So 1 is down to 4. What other attacks do you have right now? Just
That's
the
it.
tower, right?
Yeah, the one tower has 1 attack at 401. So, misses.
Cool.
He hits on force.
16.
Yep.
All right, so, you know, I wanted a perfect turn, and I didn't get it, but it isn't bad
It isn't a bad turn.
because I'm going to get engage for 3/4.
Yep.
I'm getting a couple points for the established locus in the middle.
Yep.
Starting next turn, I'm going to be getting it in your deployment zone for the last 2 turns of the game.
Yes.
So I'll get some points back there overall. And I'm also going to be at a threat of being in all table quarters.
Yep.
I have locked up 2 units that are quite big and would want to normally be moving around.
That's fair. Yes.
So no shooting here, because
Correct.
you don't have the fall back and shoot enhancement.
I do not.
He can stay in combat, that's fine, but he's not going anywhere.
Right.
And then those Doomsday Arcs over there, a little bit of a parking lot situation just because of how far they can move,
Yep.
and
Now,
you're
I
only
do-
down to 1 CP.
Yep.
So if whatever
only-
you spend is going to be like,
Yep. So only one of them is going to get to be able to move through terrain if that's the thing I decide to do.
and it would be, you. Based on that, you sought to advance 1, and I think really
Yep.
only the purple one right now is in any position to do that.
yeah.
But
And then I mean you still
It's
have
not great.
You still have 2 units of Terminators hiding back here.
I,
That are gonna
3,
get-
1, 2,
well,
3.
I mean you got these guys hiding in the wings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
all right,
we're
we'll
not
see.
out, but it's not feeling great for me.
Yeah. So we will see.
So you are going. So you owe me a battle shock
I do owe you a battle shock.
on yonder dude.
That dude. He's good.
I'm so tired of 6s. So tired of 6s. So you are going to get that objective.
I am going to get that objective. Yes. So I will hold 2 objectives. For what's for 8?
For 8?
2 for establish, 2 for engage.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. And I'll get 8 on my primary.
8 on your prime. Good. Which ones are your cards?
Cards we got No Man's Land and Storm Hostile.
That one's going to be kind of hard.
That is going to be hard.
It's not impossible, but it is actually bad
Very.
because there's only one that you can take.
Yep.
It is that one.
Yes.
And that requires you to sacrifice a Doomsday Arc.
Yes. And I don't want to do that.
Correct.
The other option is sacrificing a Destroyer and burning a CP.
And CP's at 2 each or 1?
Is he going to move that far?
We are at 1.
1 each. 1 CP each. He moves 8?
No, you're right. I can't.
Even with auto 6, I don't know if that gets you all the way there.
No, it doesn't.
Because that's 14 inches.
Yeah. That is 16 inches.
Yeah.
I've got no 3-inch deep strike, so I can't bring in any destroyers or anything. I might have to pitch Storm Hostile.
It's a dangerous CP to want to spend.
I know it is.
I will say, as it stands right now, you're guaranteed to get baby secure.
Yep.
Which is not a terrible thing.
It's 38, 35.
Okay, and we're at bottom of
Bottom of 3.
3.
Correct.
I need
It is a weird one.
pitching Storm Hostile to get a new
But then not having your strats, like that's the thing.
yeah.
Because these are the
that's
strats
rough.
that you need.
Yep. The trick is that if I pitch now and get something else that I can't score, I could still pitch at the end of turn and get a command point. It's going to put me back at 1 on your turn instead of being at 2. With no stratagem usage in my turn,
Correct.
which is rough.
Rough.
But I don't think holding on to Storm Hostile to pitch to put me at 2, to put me at 3 CP in your turn is going to actually help me at all.
Yeah. I think pound for pound, you do need to take the chance to get the points you can get here.
Yeah.
Because again,
Yeah.
this might, depending on how this turn goes, might be the last time you score 8 on primary too.
I'm going to pitch Storm Hostile, and I'm going to get a new card. It's going to be Assassination.
It's not impossible.
It's not impossible. Where's your characters?
Inside the Terminator units.
Inside the Terminator units. So I have to kill a Terminator unit. Period.
-1 to hit, -1 to wound.
Ignore modifiers.
As long as you're within 6 inches of him,
Yep.
which means you can't go anywhere.
Yep.
I'm just talking about your board state. Like
Yeah.
your board state.
It puts me in a bad way.
Silent King forces a castle.
Yeah. Puts me in a bad way. I've
It's
got
not impossible because
I've got shots from both of these guys that way in range here, but I'm putting myself in a dangerous position of ignoring these Terminators. Because right now I'm currently 14 inches away. Just going to give you a 10-inch charge next turn. 9-inch probably, because I'm probably off by a little bit.
I might even just shoot you off and keep you off that objective.
Yeah. Let's see where we get with reanimation real quick. So we're going to reanimate with the wounded dude, mechanical poo-poo head over there on the side.
No, hate him.
All right, so he's not going to get anybody back, but he's going to go to 3.
It's a good time. Love
Yep.
that.
We're going to check out the Silent King. See
Roll
what
a
happens
1
with
for
him.
me.
That's a 1.
Cool. So
Yep.
you don't get the other tower back,
I don't get the other tower back.
which means my plan was weirdly justified.
Yep, weirdly it worked.
Tactics. Intentional tactics.
And we're going to go with this Doomsday Arc over here. He gets the 2.
And chat, we might not have a ton of time left, so let's get some vibes in a hurry for this end credits.
Let's see. I have no CP, so I can't force a reanimation. Okay. All right. I think we just got to do what we got to do over here.
Do the do.
Yep. I need shots and I need to kill a character, so I have to get stuff. So I know, as much as I don't want to do it, I know these guys are coming down back here.
All right. This is the 6 damage one?
Yeah, these are the 6 damage ones, so I can get shots on the Terminators over here. Let me just make sure that I've got range on everybody. Okay, I can probably put these guys all the way in the back here. If you want to check that line of sight and make sure that I just got
No, you're
everybody
good.
there. Okay, cool.
Easy.
Cool. So I know that's happening. No Man's Land, baby. Man.
You are guaranteed the mini. And I think that's it. Like legitimately
is-
without putting your...
He is OC3, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and he is not the wounded one, which sucks.
Planning, because I
Definitely
knew I would have to
planning.
get shot out of it.
Bottom of 3. So,
The only thing you could put on there is a Doomsday Arc.
yeah, I was trying to see what I could do with my spider, but he moves real slow.
And I also have the opportunity for a vicious Overwatch.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, there's not...
Something about 76 flame, baby. Doing 1 wound.
Okay, and you still have...
Nothing. I'm
Nothing
on
in
because
Detroit.
that was turn 3. Like I'm on the table.
Okay. So
And
I
you need to bring your guys
I
up,
need
too.
to be on the table. So I'm just going to preemptively put these guys down as a prep.
Hey, Rob, you want to host a Gabo karaoke night at your house?
Okay.
The enthusiasm is mind-blowing.
The problem is Jillian won't show up, and if he does, it won't be.
Julian was just the one saying he's never done karaoke, but if we do a
Yeah, 'cause he
Gabo
never shows up.
karaoke, he'll do it.
No, there's definitely room back in there in the full corner. There's no way for me to block it out.
Yeah.
Well,
Fair.
I could have last turn. I just didn't move them.
Do you want to do that?
It doesn't change anything for me because you didn't get. He's
I
not
did.
going to kill all of them,
No.
and I can
And-
just screen you off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 2 or 3 people might hang out and get rowdy, but I sing in the shower all the time. So put your hand down, Julian.
Yeah,
You're
let's
not
do
gonna-
it, man.
Remember that time I invited you to like a really important party of mine, and you showed up 4 hours late after people that didn't get invited showed up?
Well, here's what I want to point out, is that he did show up.
I did show up.
After the party,
Shots, too. I was hanging out.
where I was already done. My social battery gone. Fucking
But it's me.
Cheech and Chong rolls up in here and he's like, "Hey, let's go!" And I'm like, "It's 1 a.m. You can get out of my house."
I've kind of goofed. With
11 in
these,
the morning, the next day.
Kind of goofed with these tomb blades over here.
So this is the whole asset thing we were talking about in the beginning of the game.
Yep.
So this is why I think elite armies need to build elite armies based around fixed objectives, because elite armies that have to adapt to card draws is where you run the risk of falling apart.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I picked great fixed, but this is the whole point of what is this detachment capable of? And the answer is getting shot in the face and not doing any damage back.
One of the things we discussed at the last content planning meeting, for our members and all, having a game where both armies have to build an army for fixed missions, just to get a fixed on both sides of the table game, and then kind of talk about the tech, like what decisions we made with the list to play that build.
I will absolutely do that for my Blood Angels bike list.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's everything the White Scars wish they were.
Yeah.
I
too
really
soon,
hope the
Rob.
White Scars are one of
Too
the ones
soon.
that get a debt.
That'd be great. It'd be
Just
great.
right here.
Yeah. And like the way that we saw heavy intercessors getting power fist add-ons and multi-meltas and all this kind of stuff.
Outriders need a power fist. or a
Outriders
Thunderhammer.
absolutely need a sergeant that can carry some heat.
That would be fine, even if it's just a sergeant.
Yeah.
That would be
Or you know
wicked
what?
good.
A worst case, a biker captain that can be attached to the unit.
Oh yeah,
You know.
a biker captain out of nowhere. Kosero Khan on a bike, not on foot with a bird. Get out of my house!
It's a cool bird, though.
It is a sick bird.
Cool bird.
It is a sick bird.
All right, so we're going to shimmy our spider back a little bit so he can see him, because I'd be able to shoot at this guy in combat.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got my scarabs up here,
Doing screening.
getting ready to screening and getting ready to charge and blow up on him and kill him in case I don't shoot him,
Why?
because they self-destruct.
Why?
Because then I screen out these guys from being able to get over here,
Why?
because I don't want you to get over here.
No, why?
Yeah.
You've done enough.
I'm doing.
Can you roll the dice?
No, I'm not ready yet.
I've got literally
I'm not ready yet.
all the things to go cry about.
I think I want to advance these guys,
Which guys?
the tomb blades. So that was them moving their 12 inches over and up.
What are you gonna do? Roll a 1?
I mean, maybe. Roll a 3.
No, that looks like it's a 1 now.
All right, so we're just gonna. It's not great. It's not a lot of great options here. But they'll get shots on Terminators, which is fine, I guess.
If anything here needs a shot, it's not my Terminators, it's me.
I would love to get my Catacomb Command Barge up in here, but I'm worried I'll just charge into this
That
pocket.
is way too close.
Yeah. Just charge into that pocket, and
Fun
it won't
fact,
be great.
that unit killed that one big dead.
Oh, yeah.
My shooting might be hot dog, but my melee is starfish flavored water.
Not hot dog flavored water?
No. We took the hot dog out, gave it the old flick.
Okay. Sadly, I think that's about all I got as far as doing things. I'm not going to be able to get into here. I'm not going to be able to get into here. I've got my solo destroyers positioned for getting points if I draw stuff later in spots that you have to go out of your way to get to them.
You mean ignore them, yes.
Yep. I'm not going to be able to get big no man's land. It's just not in the cards.
Nope.
But
It's funny because you drew it on the card.
I did. But I may actually have a shot at getting Assassinate if we kill these guys.
I wish you the worst.
I appreciate that. That's high praise coming from a Death Guard player. Stinkiest worst, man.
I didn't say sneaky. I just said the worst.
I mean, to me,
the worst could be. Mr. Clean is actually the worst.
To me, the worst is stinky. So thank you.
Like Mr. Clean and Vulcan got a lot in common, and it's getting beheaded.
We're gonna go with shooting. We're gonna start with these guys. Gonna shoot over here.
Okay, they are taking the -1 to hit and wound.
Yes, because they are
Not doing the thing.
Yeah, not doing the thing. So they'll be on force.
Relevant.
Relevant.
What are you looking at now?
I'm just seeing what they got, man.
If they got
I am re-rolling 1s to wound against monsters and vehicles. Cool. 'Cause
and
they have
ones
the big-
to.
they have the
I think
big
it's
guns.
ones to. Oh, no, it's the other gun.
Yeah,
the other gun.
other
gets the
gun is re-roll 1s against not monster and vehicles.
thing. Yeah,
All right, and then I'm assuming like a 2.
would have been 2 to 3. So you got it.
Okay.
So
That's
4
one
up.
invuln.
Block
There
it.
you go. It's starting. It's starting, guys.
I've made 3 saves in 4 turns or
Okay.
3 turns.
So I'm
Pre-game
assuming
is still a turn.
I cannot fire the indirect gun.
You
Right.
can fire the indirect gun. You cannot fire it into combat with it
Okay.
because
So
it is
then-
blast.
Gotcha. No, it is not.
Sorry, I was thinking this guy for some reason. Yeah,
Oh.
his guns are blast. He cannot shoot into combat with it. He can shoot out of combat with it.
So he can't shoot with his blast gun while he's in combat.
Into combat.
So I can shoot my blast gun over
Yes,
here.
you will be
Okay.
taking double the penalty because you're
That's fair.
in combat and -1. So,
Okay.
so even if you had a +1 or whatever, well, I'm not on the objective, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. All right. So we'll go with the Silent King then. He will do.
The do.
We're gonna kill what we gotta kill. So he's gonna put everything into this guy.
Okay. I mean, indirect isn't going to do you any good.
Yeah, we're gonna
so-
start. We're gonna do with him.
Okay.
So we're gonna do the.
Flares.
We're gonna do the spider first into this guy with his double particle beam things. Is that right? Yeah, particle beams.
Bog beam.
All right, so 2d6. Yep, 2d6 shots. It's gonna be 9.
I hate that.
6,
Add a -1
7, 8, 9.
because you're shooting into combat.
Add a -1. This is me on 4s. That does that. Yep.
Chris.
Then strength 6.
5s.
So 5s. 6s are dev wounds. That's 3 dev wounds of killing.
Have I ever told you how much I dislike your current dice?
Yes, you have. Yes.
Googie.
Okay. This Doomsday Arc will shoot into them.
-1.
-1. D6 plus 1.
+2.
Yes.
We're all just all
So-
3s right now.
These are 3s because he stayed still. So he gets +1 to hit for a heavy.
Roll a bunch of 2s.
Do that.
It didn't matter anyway.
Didn't matter. And then
You haven't rolled below a 4 yet, and 2 activations.
I know. I make no excuse. These are 2s.
I better not see a single 6. I see 1.
Okay, so there's 1.
And it is
dev
-1 to wound though.
It is -1 to wound. Okay, so those will miss.
So 3 invulns.
3 saves and 1 dev wound.
All right, so 3 die.
Yep.
Ding, ding, ding. No more blast for you.
No more blast. But also, oh yeah, I got blast. That's okay.
I gave you blast. That was the +2.
Thought
You rolled the right number of dice. Because you were like +1 and I said no +2.
I rolled 6 dice.
Oh, roll
That's
another
fine.
one.
No, it's fine. I forgot about it. I don't do that. I gotta
literally
get
reminded
better. What's up?
I literally reminded you.
I know, and I didn't listen, so therefore.
Yeah, Julian.
Yeah, Julian.
Go ahead.
Outside of 12, so we'll just get the 10 shots. Because
You know the other
Bolters
the other
count.
detachment has a -1 to damage
this is
in this
4s.
situation too. It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Me on 5s.
Because of the minus.
No, 6s.
Because it's strength.
Strength 4.
4. Yeah.
Yeah, so 6s, so it's nothing.
2.
This is strength 4. I'd be wounding on 5s, right?
No, just straight 5s. Because I was assuming it was a higher strength gun. Because there's only if it's higher than my toughness.
Are you T4 or T5?
They're T6.
They're T6?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it would have been on 5s.
All right, so then 2. No AP. You got 2 ups.
Yeah, so, yeah. I'll take 2.
Bolters, ladies and gentlemen. Always the bolters. Or in this case, the Gauss Flayer arrays.
Yeah, I got something you can flay. It's called my army.
Flay the array. Okay.
It's Rage Against the Machine.
That would be a good, yeah, okay. We'll do this Doomsday Arc. He's only got these guys as a target,
Yep.
so he'll put his big cannon into them. No more blast. So
Yep.
D6 plus 1. Do the 5. This will be on
3s.
3s. Goes to 2s
Twos.
because they didn't move.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s because of my Catacomb Command Barge.
Do that again.
Relevant.
Do that again.
Okay.
What's going on, fingers and toes? Great to see you.
2s, reroll 1s to wound for the Catacomb Command Barge. So that is a busted aura. I'm going to be straight out. So that's 1 dev wound and 4 saves.
These are all 4s no matter what.
Yep. Okay, so that's 3.
Dead, and then 1 dies.
Yep, so 3 dead. Okay. And then we will do the... So he can shoot all of his stuff at these guys,
As long as it's not blast.
as long as it's not blast. Okay. So then we'll do this Doomsday Arc into the lone guy over here.
Roll a 1.
I cannot.
Plus 1, actually.
I literally cannot.
I know. I know.
That is the first miss with the Doomsday Arc this game. And
I know.
a highly relevant statistic.
He's dead.
He's dead. He's dead. He's just dead.
Is that dead?
Yeah, that was 3 dev wounds and 2 saves.
And how many dead wounds?
That
12.
12.
Actually.
12 dev wounds before any saves.
Per activation.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying no big deal.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. We'll do the Silent King into there.
okay.
1 beam. Okay. -4.
Into dudes.
Yep,
That
into
was
the-
with the 5.
No, strength
Oh, no.
14.
Oh,
Yep.
kills that one.
Okay.
And then whatever shooting you have, that's still in the same activation.
Okay. We'll do 2 of the scepters on 2s, and then strength 10 goes to 3s goes to 4s because I ignore modifiers. So 3s. That's 1 -3 for 3 damage.
Yeah, I don't make saves this game.
Okay. Then we'll do the 12 shots with the indirect.
If you guys tuning in are liking what we're doing, we'd love it if you liked the
I'm not
video.
liking it.
That's even more reason for you guys at home to like the video.
I'm about to like it right now.
And these are strength 6, so it'll be on 5s.
If only there was a love button for Rob's misery.
Roll these 1s.
Yeah, it's called leave a comment and give me emotional support. 'Tis the season to beat Chris up.
5 at -1 for 1 damage.
Take fucking 3 damage.
Okay. All right, we're going to do that lone heavy destroyer is going to shoot into your Terminators.
Okay.
Not nearly as impressive as with the Lord, but still going to be 6 attacks. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Are they're -1 to hit because of your detachment? Okay, cool. So he's not ignoring, so he's 4s, rerolling 1s.
What's the strength of this gun?
Strength 6.
Okay.
That's 1 hit.
Okay. And then winning on 4s.
And then wounding on 4s. Okay,
AP?
-1.
Good.
Cool. I don't think the Tomb Blades are
Sorry, I
gonna
was
do
ignoring
much.
you again. What'd you say, Julian?
Hearts, don't it?
Just professing his love. That's all. Just love professions.
Okay, we got the 6 shots from the Gauss on the Tomb Blades.
I blacked out again.
On-
What?
On 4s. Those are lethal. And then strength 5, twin linked. Alright, so that's going to be 4 at -1.
4.
Sorry, 3. 3 at -1 for 1 damage.
Takes 1.
Okay. And then I'm going to scoot 6 inches.
Scoot.
We've got a big thank you to our producer here this evening, Julian here, just donating 20 gifted memberships, bringing people into the Gob Squad. The best part about it is the landmine. Right, the landmine is if you have a stupid mustache and a sarcastic sense of humor. Congratulations, Rob.
Punch Julian in the face.
On the floor dice.
I was gonna say, so we both get floor dice? Is that what happened?
Well, you're not sarcastic enough. I'm sorry. You're
I'm
gonna.
not sarcastic enough.
You have to-
No, you are a douchebag though. You are a douchebag though.
No, your doomsday
wanna play
orcs are very
Necrons.
literal.
I was asked to show off the new
No
detachment.
one asked you. You
Yeah.
volunteered.
Well, tomato, tomato. Tomato, tomato.
Hey, Grotworks, you do, sir. You do indeed. Alternately, I don't know when the last time you were around was. We do a landmine now as well. So you could take the two floor dice that you have for your membership, and you can either give them directly to a player like we have in the past, or you can set a trigger, say a failed charge,
Where the fuck was that?
or a stupid mustache.
Okay, one hit. That's a lethal, so 1 dice. Minus 2.
Meh.
Okay. Random destroyer shooting in the corner. Huh, that was good. Sorry.
I hate you.
Rob's mad at me and doesn't like me anymore.
I'm not mad at you. I hate you. I'm not mad at you.
So that is my shooting.
Mm-hmm.
So my Catacomb Command Barge can't see your Terminators. So I'll go to combat, and I'm going to charge your Blight Hauler, I think, with my Silent King.
He's about to be silenced when I'm done with him.
Probably. Yeah.
As in, like, I quit and there's nothing left for him to do.
I just picture the Silent King like tiptoeing into combat, like a cartoon villain.
All right. So how does this work? I have to move this front one first, but it has to
Because
add
your
to
base, because the Silent King's base cannot fit right there, basically.
Okay. So what if I did this, because he has to base, and now the Silent King physically can't get past him to base, so now he's there but can fight because he's... Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Just making sure I don't get rules wrong, man. Gotta do my best, you know? All right, we'll do Weapons of the Final Triarch. That's what it's called? Jeez, okay. I'm doing my best to...
I know. You're showing. I was not doing my best.
How do you think this Necron list plays into, say, Tau? Firepower versus firepower.
Oh, I think it dunks on him.
On
Yeah.
Tau? Yeah? You think it's got a good play into it?
Yeah.
Those are lethals. And then strength 8.
And ignoring modifiers in 2 different locations or whatever.
Strength 8, so you're on 5s. Yep, so that's going to be 4 at -3 for 2 damage.
All right. If I can make any saves this game, this would be it. No. Okay.
Okay. Now the question is, because I legitimately don't know, do this squad of Terminators dunk on the Silent King?
Maybe.
Because...
I have the strat support to do it.
Okay. And is it...
I did not use my CP this turn, so I'm going to
Yeah.
turn up the heat to kill something next turn.
And is it worth me potentially losing the Silent King to get 3 extra points? I think
Maybe.
it might be.
I think it is.
I think it is. So I'm going to consolidate with Silent King. Right, like that. If it wasn't for these rocks, these damn rocks. There we go. That'll be that. So I'll get 5 points for Assassinate and 5 points for Secure No Man's Land.
Yep. All right, so this is the top of 4 now?
This will be the top of 4.
All right, so I'm going to get 10 again, because I'm holding terraforms and I'm holding.
Yep.
Do not have any battle shocks.
Nice.
Okay. All right, let's send it. So I got the 2 CP.
I go to 1.
Hit, baby. Hit, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stand bushes. Stand up, bushy.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's a couple of things I have to abandon here, and it's my will to live and those guys over there.
Yep.
However, this is where it gets interesting. Now, I'm normally not a huge fan of starting all the Death Shroud on the table. However, because of the low total unit count, I can't have as much off the table as I would like.
Right.
In case anyone's like, why are they walking so slow? That's why.
That's why they walk so slow.
Because stupid.
Yeah, it's 4 turns of movement.
I mean, they've been shooting, all right?
They've been doing things.
So this is basically what it would look like if they were Blight Lords. But worse, because they don't have the Sorcerer. Well, I guess you would put them in the Sorcerer, but you wouldn't be able to afford them in this style list. Because you're looking at 400 points for 10 Blight Lords and a Sorcerer.
Yep.
No enhancements.
I have a controversial question. Plague Marines, question mark.
Yes.
Other detachment,
Yeah?
S tier.
Yes.
Right.
This detachment, dog shit.
Great
Really?
to see you, Orcus Maximus. Thanks for tuning in, man.
Yeah. The other
Speak up if you got an opinion.
Yeah,
Speak up.
Grab a mic.
Say your piece.
the other-
Just talk in the Jacob's chest.
The other, oh wow.
Hold on.
His hands are out, chat. But yeah,
My warm embrace.
yeah, the Plague Marines and the other detachment, I love it. You know, running 40, 45, Plague Marines for someone to try to smash into kind of hurts anyone, and they, 30 of them are going to fight first, which is really nice.
Okay.
But this new detachment, I have a list that's interesting. It does have 10 Blight Lords just because I think that them getting an extra scout is pretty cool, and potentially having low knock within outside of the 18 inches.
Which has nothing to do with Blight Lords.
No.
And it's also a 400-point lone op unit.
Correct.
Which is not the way to play it.
That's
No.
rough.
Because your opponent can just completely ignore
And that's
a
it.
quarter of your army, and it's just sitting on an just one objective only. Yeah,
Yep.
it's not really that good.
Because that's
So-
everyone's argument is, but then you could shoot. And I'm like, with 3 combi bolters, 2 auto cannons, maybe 2 flamers if you're close enough, and a bolter.
Yeah. And
So Death Guard know it, people, because it is not me. And chat, what do you think this detachment needs to have it step up and be competitive with the Index Death Guard detachment?
To be deleted and submitted to the shredder.
Okay, well, that's not going to happen, but it's entertaining.
You asked me what it needed.
But just entertain it for a minute. What do you think that is a buff that GW could do to this detachment to make it at least not better, but at least a entertaining, to entertain
So-
it as an option?
Core rule change. Poxwalkers need to be battle line.
Okay.
I get that the Terminus S detachment. Sorry, I get choked up. When Typhus's detachment comes in, we already know, just by fluff and lore-wise, because it's Typhus and his hive, right?
Yeah.
That's his whole thing. They will become battle line.
Yeah.
The rest of the Codex needs that very badly, because it gives you points, or it gives you open-ended options for other scoring. You can bring more Poxwalkers. You could play it, heaven forbid I can bring 120 Poxwalkers that are -1 to hit. I got a little twang there for a second. I got riled up. I got riled up.
Fired up, chat. Fired up.
Shoot dang. Let me tell you.
no, but to your point, yes, I agree, because right now it's only Plague Marines, and right now it's Plague Marine heavy is the only way to really play Death Guard, and you can't really play Terminators because they don't have the OC2.
And that's the other thing too, is this detachment punishes you for bringing transports. You get no rules, you don't get your scout move, and then you can't do anything. And Plague Marines and Rhinos and Land Raiders with Terminators, that's Death Guard. This, whatever the hell this is supposed to be, this would have been sick if it was not infantry but vehicles.
Yeah.
This would have been sick as a demon engine.
Demon engine detachment.
Yeah,
That'd be
the
pretty cool.
Scout and all that.
Then you got
Or
the
even
spoilers, Plagueburst crawlers, blow drones, a Land Raider with -1 to hit.
Defiler.
That's terrifying.
A defiler actually.
I said that, and I'm just saying, that's the only way I would ever play them.
Defiler
Because they suck. Don't get me wrong. They suck.
To be fair, though, what do you
To be
think
fair.
if they let the scout move go to transports? If you pay the points for your transports,
At
let
that
your
point,
Marines and Determinators have scout.
at that point, give me scout moves on
Give your scout
vehicles.
moves on Land Raiders. Yeah.
all of it. Yeah, and then you could keep the rest of the strats the same, where they're not buffing those vehicles, but give me the scout moves and -1 to hit for my Death Guard bloat fly bullshit. That would be interesting. It would be interesting.
All right. All right.
So speaking of interest,
Good discussion here, chat. Good discussion.
yeah, you got a little bit of that Duval out. I mean, we don't need to talk about that again.
Well, Tank Top Games did say that would likely be real strong. Or
Which is why we're not getting it.
What's up, Tank Top Games?
I'm glad someone agrees with me, though. Makes me feel a little bit better. All right. Establish locus.
Okay.
I am in your deployment zone.
You are.
And I'm going to try and kick your teeth in and
Every
get
way
you
you
off
can.
primary.
Yep.
That's all I can do. And I will, at this point, I need to make a charge.
Yep.
But I'm going to get in all 4 quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4 when I'm here. Is the plan. Someone's having fun and I don't like it. So,
That wasn't even me.
what? All right, so the sorcerer is going to start shooting at the destroyer.
Okay.
The flamers are going to go to the bikes.
Flamers into the bikes. Okay.
Yes.
That makes sense.
So let's go ahead and do the. Sorry, I had to
That's fair.
pop my elbow there. Sorcerer yonder. I have 2 CP. No more vehicles, so tank shock's off the table. Wait, charge. I will say that's the one good thing is the infantry tank shock.
Yep.
I do like that.
Okay.
That can stay. Everything else can go. I'll keep that rule and put it in the other detachment.
That'd be a cool.
Plague Marines with this would be.
I mean, that'd just be a cool
So
core
good.
strat. Give it to like Terminators and Centurions. They just get.
I don't know, man. I would probably still run a Land Raider full of Plague Marines and just send them. I think that's one way to play it. I just don't think Plague Marines have the benefit that they should. Because you want the melee version and the other detachments melee.
Gotcha.
Plague Marine shooting is not the key. But okay, so they're shooting there. 2d6 into the destroyer.
Into the destroyer.
He does not have his Plague Familiar. I am at a dose.
Okay.
8. On 3s.
Okay.
Okay. Adrian's dead. And this is strength 6, and you are, I think, inside me?
T6. If I'm in contagion, I'll be T5.
Well, how about 1? -2.
5. No.
Take damage.
Hot damage. Okay.
And I do pass the thing whenever I get to that point.
Okay.
All right, flamers to the bikes.
Oof.
Somebody call an ambulance.
Not for me. Sorry. Sorry, couldn't.
No, I mean, it was a layup. That's where it was supposed to be. I just didn't like it. So this is gonna make this situation kind of weird. I wanted to get the bikes out of the way so I could charge the command barge and tank shock and just get you out of my face.
Right.
Now I might have to charge bikes with Death Shroud, and that's not good.
Yeah.
But then I can just pile in 6 inches, which would be good.
Which would be good.
All right, you're T4,
5. Now down to 4. Yep.
which doesn't matter
you were
because strength 3. Four armor saves.
Okay. It's 4 4-ups. I make 1.
Bike in Hive.
Yes.
Back in the Hive.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. You have the dirty, rotten 6-inch consolidate.
Pile in or consolidate.
Pile in or, not and?
I don't know.
Okay.
You
just
guys
trying-
gonna shoot at the mine here? Oh, you're talking about dipping?
I'm talking about moving literally just outside of your charge range and forcing you to stay over here if you charge my bikes.
6 inches still gets me where I want to go. And I have the tank shock. I will kill them because they're going to do it on force.
My thought process is if I get up in here, it restricts the amount of space you can get into here.
Overall, yes. It doesn't stop it though, only because if I roll more than a 3, I'm going to wrap behind you.
Right.
And so that pile-in is about where I would be now if you didn't move. I'm not telling you not to spend that CP because I would love for you to not have that CP. I'm telling you it doesn't change a whole lot.
Okay.
As much as you think, unless I roll 2 1s.
Yeah, conceptually, it seems like it would be a really good play, but
Oh, that's right, you have the CP.
I have this.
I'm just not seeing where
So you have two.
else I need that CP right now.
I'll probably nowhere.
Yeah, because
Because nothing, you're not going to need the -1 wound, you're not going to need...
nope, I'm not going to need the reanimate as the thing I can do, but I have to get through the fight phase first.
And it's not going to be what you... It's
Yeah.
not going to be the thing that you're looking for.
No, it's not.
You're not at that point.
Let me consult the cheat sheet. Aha!
I have a turn I would like to do.
Go for it. Go for it.
I am going to go ahead and start getting my dice prepared for this guy while you're doing that.
All good.
So I have 1 dash riders beyond a wall that cannot see.
I can do +1 to wound in the fight phase.
And just to give you guys an idea, we are currently at just about 8 o'clock.
Okay.
What?
You doing the thing?
Your-
Again, I don't think it's a bad idea. I just be aware that there is a chance where it doesn't work out the way.
The only other thing that I have for that CP right now is to give the Silent King +1 to wound on your Terminators when you charge him, which feels a little like overkill.
It'll basically... Yeah, I mean, I am -1 wound already.
I ignore it.
Oh, then yeah, there's no point.
Yeah, because I'm strength 8 and you're T6, right?
So 2 3s versus
So,
2s.
yeah. Yeah, I'll do it. I'm gonna pull the trigger. I'm gonna move those guys up 6 and just.
I'm gonna start rolling the shots
You do the thing.
This is to hit, to wound, and
There we go.
6s. That was a 6. So you got 4 armor saves over here.
4 armor saves. Okay. Hup.
Hup.
What am I saving on? So, what? 2s.
Yeah. It was just more trying to do chip wounds.
Yeah,
'Cause I
that's
want that
Chippies are good.
tower out of the way.
Chippies are good.
Sorcerer, number of shots is 7. 6, 7. Ah, look at all those
Down to
1s.
9.
1, 2, or -2, 1 damage.
4. Okay.
Okay. Shit. So, all right, let's just get into the tank shock phase.
Go for it.
Or do I do it to the... How many wounds is the Silent King? 16?
Silent King is 16. Tower is 5.
21 wounds. So I should not kill him. Unless I tank shock him instead and steal that objective just from the Terminator charges in the pile-in.
Yeah, I mean, just the pile in and consolidate off the Terminators, even without a CP, is going to get you the point.
I'm trying to figure out what's more valuable here. All right, well, first I'm going to roll. All I have to do is roll to see what the charge is. If it's high enough to where I wrap around you, I might do the tank shock at that point,
Okay.
because then I'm going to do some measurements. So
Okay.
that charge,
Those guys first. 9.
9. So that will be enough.
Yep.
Now let me do some measurements to see what this looks like.
All right. We are in the measurement phase of the charge phase, everybody.
So no matter what, he comes all the way through. And base.
I tried to make it so that you couldn't base through the wall, but, you know, it kind of forces you to be on that far side instead of getting into the ruins. I don't know if it matters, but that was my thought process.
So he's no longer able to base because you wouldn't let me base through the wall.
Right.
So he can take, what did I roll?
You rolled a 9.
So he can go and engage at range over here. And now that 6 inches puts me in combat with the Doomsday Ark. This guy, not the Catacomb. Okay, this is for one of these two clowns.
Yeah, is for...
Man, I'm gonna be so mad if I tank shock and don't kill both these guys. I was just putting it out there so you can grab it.
Yeah, it's, I mean, 3 wounds. It's not too crazy, but we've seen... I'm just saying.
Shut your face.
Yes,
Do me a favor. Zip it. 2 CP, and that basically takes you off this objective.
Yep.
Because they should be able to kill him at the very least. I can't kill him, but I can definitely do it over here. Or I try and do 7. Out of 7, I don't think I get 5 to kill this, though, is the problem.
Yep. I think that's fair.
And this is T10 down to 9,
Yes.
which is its own innate flavor of bad.
Would that be considered a modifier? Would he only ignore his own modifiers, or?
That would not be a modifier for you.
I think it's like for you to pay and stuff like that. It's for you to like hit, attack.
You are ignoring modifiers. I am not
You can
ignoring
ignore
modifiers.
any and all modifiers to the characteristics of models in that unit and to all rolls or tests made for models in that unit, excluding modifiers to saving throws.
Which, this is not a rolling thing, so it would ignore it.
Okay. That's right. It's the old modifying the movement with the Tanglefoot grenade with Custodes did not constitute.
Okay, I think I'm
Yeah,
going to have to
okay.
give up on... Does this thing have OC? 1?
Yeah, it's OC1.
Okay, I've taken that objective.
Yes, you have.
I might not jump on you, honestly.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you've denied.
If I had killed these things, I would have done the tank shock there, crippled that, and then taken a bunch of wounds off you. At this point,
Yep.
I might just force you to deal with that unit over the next 2 turns and call it a day.
Okay.
So we're going to do the tank shock here, and then try and use a CP to get over there and kill that guy.
All right.
The measurements are in. We know where it is.
Locked in.
So 7 dice on 4s, because it's a +1, because this is not a cultist or poxwalker.
Okay. Into the bikes. Boom.
They're dead. To the wound.
Tank shock. Or
Infantry tank shock.
Infantry shock.
Shocking.
Smashing.
Yep, and we're not going to jump on the Silent King. We're going to force you to fight me in your turn to give you 1 less turn to do anything about it.
That's fair.
Again, had I been able to kill the bikes from the shooting, I would have done tank shock to kill up, or try and kill the tower in it. Then those wounds, I could potentially do 16 wounds. I don't think I can do 21 wounds.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
That tracks.
Cool. Oh, I probably could have done 16 or 21 wounds in the other detachment, so we're clear. We're going to do the 6-inch pylon on them. So that's
Okay.
both my CP. One was the tank shock, one's going to be the 6-inch pylon.
Okay. So we are both down to 0 for the sleepy producer in the chair.
Okay. So I'm going to move this person.
Chat has coined that infantry move as the stank shock.
That is nice.
That's a
like
good
that one, honestly.
That's a pretty good one.
No,
Yep.
we take those.
All right. And we established you can touch the destroyer and the Doomsday Ark, but not the Catacomb Command Barge.
Until I kill and then pile in.
Gotcha.
See,
What?
there's some fun flavored stratagems in this army, but it's just a little lackluster.
Just lacks the luster.
So yeah, not going to kill him. I'm going to have 2 guys go into him and try and pick up the last 2 wounds.
Should be able to do that pretty easily.
Should, but
Should.
you're doing that thing where you're jinxing it again.
I can't win, chat. I can't win here.
All right, so those guys there, and then I'll do the 1 guy into the catacomb just to give you something to reanimate.
Okay.
So on 2s, 6s are lethal.
Sounds good.
Oh, we do get 2 1s. And then on
T5.
3s. All right, 4 minus 2, 2 damage.
All right. That is 4 5-ups. He's dead.
Yeah,
Look at that.
very nice. And then the one into the catacomb, 3 hits, 1 lethal on 5s, 1 minus 2, 2 damage.
1 minus 2, 2 damage.
What does
4.
the catacomb, when you're done, what does the catacomb command barge have in melee?
In melee, he bumps you.
Sick.
That's it. So I fail both. Yep, he's got 3 attacks, hitting on 4s at 601.
Okay.
Okay.
Now,
And he, how much damage were those?
2.
2. So he goes down to 10. If you don't mind, I'm just gonna... Oh, sorry. Spin to win.
So this guy cannot get base to base with anybody for engagements. This guy can. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to move this guy closer to the middle here to make your fallbacks, if you try and do that over me, a little bit harder.
So I will get some attacks with my Overlord's Blade, because his other thing is not worth taking, in my opinion.
Okay.
Get 4 attacks on 2s, goes to 3s, because you're -1?
Yes.
That's what I'm
Only shooting.
Okay.
-1 to wound, sorry.
All right, so 4 attacks on 2s, 8, 3, 2, 6s are devs.
And this is the...
This is the Overlord's Blade.
Oh, so he doesn't bump me, he actually attacks me.
Oh no, this is the Catacomb Command Bar. You asked about the Doomsday Arc.
Pretty sure I said the command. Okay, go ahead.
Do you want to bounce it back?
I'm literally going to just tie him up, so it doesn't
Okay.
matter. But -1 to wound, so
Yep,
4s.
so 4s, so that's just 1, -3 for 2 damage.
4. Nope.
Each time.
Oh, sorry. On a 2+, it does 1 damage.
Okay.
Sorcerer.
He is also -1 to wound if your strength is higher than my toughness.
Okay. I'm not attacking him,
in
but
there.
it's good to know.
Yep.
So this guy takes 1 because of the sorcerer's ability to -1 damage.
Okay. Cool, cool.
All right. And that's it.
That's it.
So for me, I'm going to get the 4 points for Established Locus.
Yep.
I'm going to get 2 points for Engage because I'm not wholly in this quarter over here.
Yep.
Because primary I had 10 because I was on 2 objectives with the
Yes.
terraform. That was the plan. That was literally the plan.
That is exactly what we called before we started the game. This was what was going to happen.
And then, yeah, so it's not great, but we've locked down that corner, taken those guns out of the game.
Yep.
Silent King's going to run around and do his thing. This thing's going to run around and do its thing. But overall, it's not terrible.
Okay.
So, over to you.
All right.
It's the bottom of 4.
Cool, cool.
You're going to get 4
I'm going to get 4 for primary.
because you cannot out-OC me with
What is
anything
the
you do.
what is the OC on Poxwalkers?
1.
1? Okay. Okay. So let's see what we get. You know, let's do our heals first.
So your battle line didn't get 2. That would make the army
it-
good.
So we will reanimate on the Silent King. 4.
Honestly, the fact that they even have OC at all is good.
Yeah. My scarabs don't have OC.
Well, scarabs are paying for the sins of their crimes.
That's fair.
God, I hated scarabs on edition.
I'm going to heal this Doomsday Arc over here for 1. It's going to go to 13. Wherever that is on this die. There we go. Found it. Gonna reanimate on this Doomsday Arc for 3. It's going to go up to 13. Of course, I have to change the dice out now. I'm not gonna. There we go.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see what we got for secondaries. We've
Bad,
got
bad.
no prisoners
Good, good, good.
and containment.
Bad. No, good.
Good.
Because, yeah.
Containment is... I just need to get 2 battlefield edges that are not my deployment zone. Is that right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I got 1, and I'll shift that guy back. So I'll get 2, so I can pull these guys up and shoot at things. So it's going to come up here, so that they get shots on those Terminators. Thank you. No prisoners, destroy enemy units. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if we can do things. Doing things would be cool. So we're going to pull the Doomsday Arc. Just going to go 8, and then 2 for the pivot. So we'll get him right up here. We're going to let's see what kind of an advance we can get on our Scarabs. See if it's worth a damn. No, it's not. Okay, so they're not going to do much of anything. Nope. They're not going to do anything. So Scarabs are going to just come over here.
Yep.
Spider, oopsies. Just going to go right here. Spider's going to be on the objective. And within 6 of the Silent King and the Doomsday Arc, just as a precaution. This guy's going to come over here so that he can get a shot on Terminators. This guy's got shot on Terminators. This guy cannot shoot. This guy has some Gauss guns, I think, but nothing really good. Yeah. Okay. So that's decidedly not great. I need to, where are we at? Bottom of 4. I need to kill things, and I got 6 points on containment. All right. As much as I don't want.
I am at the 1 CP.
Okay. I believe I just undid my, my spider butt in there, but that's okay. Okay, I can do all of those guys into there, all those guys into there. I can't shoot my big gun, but getting my
But
Gauss flares are better than not getting anything, and I can't shoot my blast weapon at all if I'm in combat?
you cannot shoot at the ones you're in combat with.
Okay. Alright, so then I'll get blast shot on these guys at least, so it's not wasted.
At minus. At a minus.
Yeah, it's at the minus, but
Because it's going to be +1, -1, -1. So.
yep. This guy, however, is doing no good to anybody. I can't shoot my blast weapon at these guys.
Nope.
I can't shoot my blast weapon at, I can get those guys. Something, I guess. So we'll stay still there. Catacomb Command Barge, man, just not doing great. He is going to fall back.
No, he did plenty.
Oh, but yeah, I mean, he's buffed a lot of stuff, but
What's going on, Taco Joe? Taco Joe asks, is everyone ready for the Imperial Agents detachment that will make them OP when they get an actual army rule? LOL.
I'm
Do you think they're going to
curious.
produce another Imperial Agents detachment?
Absolutely.
If they do, then they just are really tone deaf.
No, they're going to do a Chaos Agents and put Chaos Knights in it. That's going to be,
And then throw it away.
yeah, just like this detachment.
This detachment is here to stay.
They're going to make it to where everyone that was running like 12 War Dogs can no longer take more than 4. And it's just going to mess everything up. It's going to be great.
Oof.
Like no squadrons anymore. It'd be cool.
Damn. And you still take 9. Yeah, it's better than 12. Okay, so I think that's it for movement. We're going to go to shooting. First shots first is going to be these guys into these Terminators.
All right, -1.
Let's get their 2 shots on 4s for that -1. Cool.
No. Hooray!
There you go.
You've missed shots. This is the 3rd time this game.
We'll do this Doomsday Arc is going to shoot its Gauss Flare arrays into the Terminators.
It cannot.
And it's, what's up?
The boat cannot shoot them because only the purple boat can shoot into its own combat
Oh,
with the
okay.
Gauss flares. If
Gotcha.
it was another vehicle, you could shoot it.
Got it, vehicle monster. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. So it's just going to shoot his big blast gun into these guys.
Yep,
Because
-1.
they can. D6 plus 1, 2 shots.
Plus 2 for blast.
2 for blast.
Because that is a full unit of 10.
All right, so 4 shots.
4s? 3s?
3s.
3 rolling 1s?
That was this guy, so he's out of range of that. So I'll re-roll the 1.
Nope, you can take it back now.
And then 2s. Re-rolling 1s. There you go. So that's 2 saves and 1 dead.
4 damage a pop?
Yeah.
5s. 1's dead. How many was it?
3.
3.
Or, sorry, 2. 1 dev. So then the dev... Oh, yeah, you still get saves against dev wounds. So, yeah, 1 more. Sorry.
Okay, so 3 die.
So 3 die. All right. This one is going to do his Gauss Flare array here.
Yeah, did not sit still. -1.
Yes. And he's going to do his big gun into these guys.
Yes. Still -1.
No shaking palms here.
I'm within 6 of the Silent King. So we'll do the Gauss Flare arrays over here. Within 12, so I'll get 20 shots.
Mm.
Sorry about that. W Rob, sorry about
It's going to be on 3s. That's a lot of 2s. You're on an objective. 2s hit.
I am on an objective, yep.
Okay. So I'll take the 1. I think one of those was actually the 1. So I'll take that. And
Strength what?
4.
Okay, so 4s.
Yep. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at no AP.
All right. I do not get cover, so this will be 7 5-ups. Save 2, that's 5 die.
Okay. And then big gun into the Terminators. It's going to be
3 shots.
2 shots, 3 for blast. On 3s because you're on an objective. Sorry, 2s because you're on an objective. We talked about that. And 2s. Strength
Ignoring
14.
modifiers, yeah, so
Yep.
3.
Yep. 3 saves. And
4s.
There you go.
1 will die. No, I already have 1 that's wounded, so I'll go ahead and let him go.
All right. And then this guy will do his... I think we established he can only see these guys. He can't see them. So he'll do his blast gun into here.
Blaster?
And then his Gauss Flare arrays into
Reference. Who is it?
the Terminators. Blast over here. It's gonna be
He is outside of 6?
this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay, so
So these are the
On-
ones I want to hit.
4s.
Yep. So that's 5, and then I get +2 for blast. Cool. On 4s, rerolling 1s. Relevant.
A little bit.
And then on 2s. Okay, so that's going to be 5.
I'm not even going to roll those ones. I
Yeah,
hate you.
probably not.
Okay.
All right. Get these out of here for
To be
the...
fair, I'm okay with you rolling 4 out of 5. So 16 dev wounds against Poxwalkers, that's fine.
Yeah, that seems good.
You keep that the hell away from my Terminators.
All right, so the Terminators for the Gauss Flare arrays
Wow.
be on 4s.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're rolling 1s.
Rerolling 1s. Nothing for 2s and 3s. Thank you. Cool. And then 5s.
5s. 3. 4.
4.
Oh, because rerolling 1 spoon.
Yep. 2 ups.
Takes off wound.
Okay. Can't shoot that guy. I'll do 3 shots into your cultist in the back with my destroyer.
Yep. -1.
There we go.
2 die.
2 die. And then these scarabs advanced, sadly.
No, I did. That's why you're shooting.
That is all my shooting. No, it's not. Silent King.
Oh, yeah, he didn't
Yeah,
shoot. He
didn't
moves.
shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to do the indirect over here, because I need to kill them. I'm going to do the, yeah, because I got no prisoners. I need to kill 3 things. Because I have killed none
Nothing
things.
yet.
Yeah.
Anticipate you killing the poxwalkers.
Yes. So let's see. I have to split. I don't like splitting. I'm going to do the indirect gun over here. No. Got to kill it. Indirect gun here. And then everything else into the Terminators.
Okay.
And hope I get 4 points. So, 2 beams into the Terminators on 2s. And then on 2s. They are not dev wounds.
These ones are not dev wounds.
They're not dev wounds, so it's
Force?
still 4 ups. Yep. Okay, 6 damage.
6 damage. Yeah.
Okay, 2 shots from the Scepter on 2s, and strength 10. So on 5s, don't reroll the 1, so just 1 save minus 3.
Lock it.
Good. And then 12 shots into the Poxwalkers. On 4s, rerolling 1s. And then on 2s. No, 3, strength 6. T4?
Mm-hmm.
3s. All right, that's going to be 3 at minus 1 for 1 damage.
All right. 5 ups.
Yep.
Leave me 1 alive.
Okay. All right. That is
If I could re-roll that Feel No Pain, I would actually consider it. Just this
Oh,
and the
yeah.
attempt to deny you.
absolutely. We'll go to charges, and the Silent King will charge the Terminators.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the leadership on Silent King? 6? Or 5?
He is leadership 6 up, and then he gets +1 to his roll.
So use 5.
Yeah, 5.
I was thinking about using the stratagem to make you minus, or to take a battle shock, because if whatever reason, because he's OC
He's
5?
OC 6, and then his Mahirs
he's-
are OC 1.
8.
Yep.
If I like you failed battle shock here, and you would just not hold that, which would be nice.
Yep.
Going into my turn, because then I would score those 4 points. And I think that's actually worth it to try.
How many dudes you have left?
I don't know.
5? 1, 2, 3,
Yes.
5. I'm trying to decide whether it's better to tank shock or to get wound you on 2s. Because when would you do the battle shock shenanigans stratagem?
Start of the 5 phase.
Okay, so I could tank shock you now to be able to get some damage in, potentially, theoretically, before you cut off my ability to use strats. Or I can go from wounding you on 3s to wounding you on 2s.
But not if my battle shock works.
Not if your battle shock works. And I am no longer re-rolling 1s to wound from my duder. So I think I am just going to tank shock you.
Okay.
And does your modifier reduce the amount of, yeah? Okay.
Because it is -1 toughness, and it's based off your toughness.
Okay. And that's not a thing that I ignore with my ignore mods.
Not that I'm aware of, because it's for like throws and damages and stuff like that.
Any and all modifiers to the characteristics of models in that unit, and to any roll or test made for models in that unit. I think we're
maybe?
I think we're back to last edition.
I think it
what
would,
is
because before it was based off the weapons, and then they changed it to all modifiers.
Yeah.
So I think I would, if I was attacking you, it works for me. In this situation, you're ignoring the modifier for your strat. I think that might be the way to look at it. Because,
It's checking what my characteristic is.
correct, and you're
My
ignoring
character
it.
and my characteristic is being the modifier that you're putting on is being ignored, so it'd be at 10.
Yeah, whereas I attack you, I'm checking it, which is not you checking it, which is the
Right.
way that it's worded.
Okay. So I'll roll 10. I will get 4.
4?
4 mortal wounds.
Standard for you. Mitsuki. We'll go ahead and do that one wound there.
Okay.
I do need
Any
to.
other charges? He fell back. I don't think I do. Nope, because these guys advanced. Yep.
Okay.
All right. So what? go into
2
the
things
fight
at the start of
phase.
the fight phase. So one is I'm going to do.
Whether toughness is reduced now? Because it's characteristics. Why wouldn't it be?
What's wrong?
What's the question?
The chat's saying that the toughness is a characteristic, technically, but the role, the situation that you and I are on page with is that this.
It's not checking.
Yeah.
It says and. So it ignores
it
any and all
says
modifiers to this
and.
units and hit rolls and stuff like that.
Yep, you ignore any and all modifiers to A, the characteristics of model in this unit, and B, to any roll or test made for models in that unit.
And he is checking his unit, and I am modifying a characteristic on his data card. So when he checks it, he ignores it. When I check it when I attack him, he is not ignoring my -1 toughness in that situation because I am attacking him, not him checking it for his stat.
Yep. Yep. Okay, so a couple things in the.
Yep, so
start of the
one
phase.
is take a battle shock test,
Okay,
and -1.
I'm good.
Okay. And then also on a 2+, it's going to be -1 damage to that unit.
Okay. Which I would.
And
also
I
ignore.
completely fucked it away. So, let's go!
Okay, so 12 attacks.
It's not that you would ignore it, it's that I can't roll the 2 up.
That's fair. That's fair. So 12 attacks on 2s.
Mm-hmm.
I don't re-roll.
And you're wounding on 3s.
And this is lethal hits.
Okay.
Cool.
And then strength 8,
Strength 8. So
3s. Doesn't matter.
Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 invulns for 2 damage each.
Okay. Oop. Nope. So kills. So that's 3. I think that leaves me with the sorcerer. That takes 2.
All right. And then I got 2 bumps on 4s and on 6s. No. Okay. All right.
All right. So I'm going to go into my ongoing over there.
Okay.
So I will maintain that at least. So this thing's at 13.
Yes, he is at 13.
So he's base to base, so I will maintain the objective
Yep.
with 2 models and get all my attacks in. All right, so that's 5 Death Shroud. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll do the Sorcerer after him.
All right, you got me at T8 because of your contagion.
Yep, so hitting on 2s, looking for 6s.
Yep.
Good golly. But we get a couple 6s here. And then on 4s. No rerolls. Okay.
Not bad.
So this was already there. So you got 3,
10.
6, 9, 10. 4 ups, 2 damage pop.
6, 9, and 10. 4 ups.
He's dead.
He big dead.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
okay.
Oh, yeah. Does he blow up? No. All right.
That's cool.
Yep.
I killed one.
Yeah.
Told you I could punch it.
I believed in you.
We're replacing a proxy model.
Yep.
We discussed this earlier. We knew what was coming,
Yeah. We knew it was gonna happen
and I'm actually not going to move
because you're already on the objective.
in case I want to do something cray.
Okay. Okay.
Because I'm going to score at the top, and I'm just going to walk off of it probably.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see. But that's the bottom of 4.
Yep. So that'll be.
Oh, sorry, I have my sorcerer here. I'm going to go ahead and
Yeah,
stab you in the face.
Go for it. Go for it.
Kill this other
Yep.
thing.
T9.
Nothing.
Okay.
Cool. So that's it for you.
Yep. So end of that turn, I will get 3 points for containment, and I will get. What did I kill? I killed one. I just killed the one.
2, because you killed the Death Shroud unit.
Oh, the unit counts. Okay. And then I will get the 4 points for no prisoners. You
So
got that?
3 and 4.
You got it?
Yes, sir.
What's up?
All right. So for me, I'm gonna get
That's 6 and 4.
10 again, because I'm on 2 objectives plus the thing here.
Yep.
These guys don't need a battle shock. They don't need a battle shock. They don't need a battle shock.
And your sorcerer does not use battle shock.
Correct.
Cool, cool.
So I think I move a couple models and call it
What was your primary?
10.
10?
10.
You said that to me already, didn't you?
Yep. He did. Wish you were paying attention.
Both had one CP? Do y'all both have one? Or?
Yeah, we are both.
Yeah,
at one.
both at 1. Blah.
I got that one right.
Nice job. All right, so I think the goal here is to follow the sorcerer back behind the wall so he's safe,
Okay.
because that'll give me this quarter. Then it'll be all 4 quarters. Killing does me no good.
Correct.
Denying you primary
Does
you
a lot of good.
Me many good.
Yes.
How do I deny you primary? So the Silent King is effectively staying there,
Yeah.
because wherever he runs to doesn't really matter. He's gonna have to come this way, so I can't do anything about this. So go ahead and tally me up my points real quick so I can see what we're working with here, because it just might just be a handshake depending on how it
I
goes.
think currently you're at
You're at
64
64 currently.
With my secondaries?
No, that's with your primary.
Okay.
with your primary.
So I'm guaranteed to get 4 for
Secondary?
engage,
Yep.
and then they're going to do it here for another 4. So it's 4, 4, and 4.
And
Should
Locus
be another 8.
Locus is done at the end of your turn or my turn?
My turn.
That'd be 72 points.
All right, so you get 72.
That's the case.
Okay.
And what you're going to get in secondaries. You end the game, so you can.
So
Yeah.
it's just, so I just need to see, so how many points I can put, that's 20 minus 4, so that's, you need to get 16 points, which you could do.
With primary and secondaries.
Yeah, which
Yep.
is actually not that hard. So I need to see
Yeah.
4, 8, 12. I mean, that's,
Yeah, I mean,
it's basically a
using
given.
those Terminators to block me off of that objective definitely cuts me back on primaries, but I will still have.
What secondaries could you have left? You could have engage,
I could have engage. I could have behind enemy lines.
which would be basically an auto win.
Yep.
Because I can't stop you from holding this one, because they can just advance onto it. Can't do anything about the Silent King,
Yep.
because I cannot kill him.
Correct.
I think at this point, I am going to just kill another model or 2
Okay.
for my own sanity, and then see what you draw.
Okay.
Because you're going to get 12. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Can't change that. And that leaves you with needing 4 more points, which is up to your secondaries.
Yes.
So you can't terraform this one,
No. I could terraform with the Silent King,
which would be 2
theoretically,
points.
which would get me 2 points.
There's really no secondaries you can't pull right here that would give you 2 points.
Yeah. I can pull. See, I got behind enemy lines. I got cleanse. I haven't drawn. I've got.
Well, cleanse would basically be swapping Silent King's action one or the
Yeah.
other.
Yep.
So no matter what, that would be net 4 points. But that would be a tie.
Yeah.
Recover assets would be good for you.
Yep.
Secure, you got, what's the other?
He's already have secure.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
And you discarded the
Storm hostile.
storm.
Yep.
What's the other one that's
Defend stronghold is one I haven't drawn.
points, which would already get you that with the 15.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Alright,
there's
that's-
really physically no possible way to do this. However, I'm going to kill something.
Kill something.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna kill something.
Fucking do it. Sorry. Freaking do it.
No, I want to kill something.
Yeah.
I'm doing this.
This man placed at the end. Not like some people, Julian. That's me, because I bowed out against you in our last game. when you hit me with 3 las cannons in Overwatch and blew up my Brutalis Dreadnought
That is heinous.
with no rerolls, by the way. It was just clean 3 6s on Overwatch.
Well, it was, what was it? It was Explosion, that's right. It was at the Sustain, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Yep.
it was, yeah, Sustain.
How many wins does the
Crazy.
Catacomb have?
Sorry.
That has 14.
Catacomb has 14?
Oh no, sorry. Catacomb has 9. Ah, Jacob is wrong as well.
Ooh, neener.
I was guessing.
So was I.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just going to go ahead and going to charge him, do the body checks to show off how awesome it is, and
I love
then
it.
kill him.
I love it. Do it.
So do the
Make it
charge.
happen. Make
Cool.
it
Yeah,
so.
9. And then we've got 6 dudes left on 4s. Hey, 2 out of wounds.
All right, so he's down to 7.
And then we'll just go, yeah. Do it for the man. Go there, go there, go there. Pile into him afterward.
Cool, cool,
All right.
cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Your strength 8.
Yes.
Cool. So I am at T7, so I will be -1 to wound.
They are.
1, 2, 3. Did Julian just say something wildly profound like "Tau shoot good"?
Yeah, dude. He's actually really breaking through on his whole
Jesus.
meta-analysis.
Jesus.
That's
Shut up, Julian. All right,
5?
8, because I had the 3 lethals.
Okay.
-2, 2 damage. And then I have the sorcerer.
8, 4 ups. Okay.
So he's dead.
He's dead.
Does he explode? It would just be cool?
No.
Okay.
He explodes for 1 damage.
Yeah, again, it would just be cool.
Yeah.
And then we'll tag the boat so I can say I did my due diligence.
So you say your due diligence. All right.
Because if this was a team event, I'd be playing for every point I could get.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I end my turn with 72.
You follow this guy back, right? So I don't murder.
Oh, yeah, we talked about putting him there.
4 and 4.
Yep. I'm in all 4 corners. I did my thing.
Okay.
I got my points.
All right. So let's see what I get. I will get Defend Stronghold, and I will get Behind Enemy Lines.
Cool. I mean, that's a win.
Yep. So that's going to be
So you move.
that's 7 points there. They get on that.
You're behind enemy lines here and
I
there.
will get this guy onto that one because he can.
You'll get 15 on that.
I think it caps at 15. Can you advance him?
Yeah, I can flat 6 advance him. But then he can't action.
It doesn't matter. You're going to cap.
I was talking about for Terraform. Get 2 extra points.
Okay.
Yeah, because if we were team event, play for
You would pay for a point?
play for everything.
Yeah, because I forgot
it's-
about Terraform.
Yeah, so he's going to be 8, which isn't going to get him there. So he's going to have to do the flat 6 advance for a CP. So we'll get him over here.
Overwatch.
Overwatch it, he's dead.
3 6s on les cannons. All right, so you're going to get your 15 in primary,
Yep.
and then 3 and 5.
3 for defense.
3 and
5
3 and 4?
4 for behind enemy lines.
So 3 and 4.
Yep, 3 and 4. So it'll be 17. Right? What we said?
That is the final score, homies.
Considering I spent 3 turns not able to do any damage, I think that was okay.
Yeah. I mean that.
I mean, I
that
still hate you. Don't get me wrong, but I think that's as close as I could get.
I agree. To be fair, I think
To be
that shows the power of
Rolling 1s on Meltus
rolling
for 3 turns.
rolling ones on Meltus, but also prioritizing the primary game.
Oh yeah, that was
You did poorly in killing stuff, but the lethality. I'm telling it how it is. The lethality of my list was higher than my ability to actually play the primary game
Score
without
the
dying.
table, right.
Yeah. So and because of that, the game was very close.
It was, and we did talk about that again in the very beginning. Low footprint armies, like
Yep.
very elite armies with few assets. That's one of the things they're going to struggle with is bringing to bear their offense and scoring the table. But somehow both of you guys got north of 70 points on the game here. So I have to be honest, you both scored more than I thought that you might. That being the case, or that being said, I didn't anticipate the Doomsday Arc was going to have a near 100% conversion rate on the table here today.
Yeah, on average, 12 mortals per activation.
Very, very
On average.
impressive.
Average.
That is,
Yeah.
I think it might be low average.
Yeah.
So GW, congratulations. One of your detachments isn't total trash for Christmas here. This one might
You should have learned your
actually have
lesson over
some
the
play.
last 2 editions. Don't touch Doomsday Arcs.
Yeah.
Every time, this is what happens.
I will say, coming from the Necron player in this game, Doomsday Arcs need to go up in points. If this is an option,
Right.
they need to go up in points. Straight away.
Right. It's a tough balance, right? With the big tanks, you get a little bit too much of a buff on them, then they go crazy. You put too much of a nerf on them, and then they just disappear into obscurity. So it's gonna be a rough time. Yeah.
I will say, weirdly, second iteration of this list might actually just drop the Silent King for
Yeah.
more
Doomsday Arcs.
for more Doomsday Arcs. Yeah. No, I mean having maybe like a Triarch Stalker or 2 to strip cover. And just maybe some more footprint, but he is just so.
He's a force multiplier.
Yeah.
You can't get rid of him.
Yeah, I mean he's so good.
I mean, adding in things like death marks that give you some like deep strike play and some scoring opportunities. But where would you pull the points? Would it be less destroyers?
I mean I was very pleasantly surprised with the output of the anti-infantry destroyers
Right.
with the Lord. I really wish that I could have seen them at full strength go into the Terminators and see what that would have looked like.
I killed him for a reason.
I know you
Right.
did. I
Yeah.
know. But I will say, shifting back to the ones that have just the one shot, I did definitely feel immediately. I'm like, oh well, roll the 2. They missed. That's just kind of how it goes.
It goes.
It goes that way real
Go
well.
that way well. But yeah.
Great game tonight, guys. Any big takeaways from the detachment besides the Doomsday Arc?
Damn.
The enhancement for the rerolling ones,
It's
hit and wound, wild.
yeah.
Right.
It is.
Wow.
It is auto include every time. The trick with that is that it doesn't have to go on a Catacomb Command Barge. You can go on an Overlord. So you can put an Overlord in a squad of warriors, or put the immortal. You can put them in Immortals. You can put them in.
Literally any other
Praetorians?
foot unit,
Yeah.
and just hide them
Lich
behind a
Guard.
wall.
Yeah, I mean, you can put them in Lich Guard and just walk them up with shields, and I mean, it's wild.
It's pretty nutty. Now, do you think this is going to unseat Hypercrypt, or do you think it's just adding an extra layer or style of play?
I think this is going to add another style of play. Its scoring potential is nowhere near what Hypercrypt is, but it is a nice option for those people who don't have monoliths, or who don't have 2 Tesseract vaults, or things like that.
Right.
6 Catans.
6 Catans. But I think it is a very good, very competitive option for Necrons.
Way to undersell it. You didn't get shot in the face for 5 rounds.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it is. I will be sad as a mainly Space Marine player to get to a tournament and see this army across the table.
Yeah.
It will be painful. You will
That's-
see it everywhere. But I do think it is definitely more of a intro to Necrons than Hypercrypt is.
Fair. Let's talk Death Guard. Could we say that this detachment stinks? Would that be appropriate?
That might be
and
a
on the
compliment,
nose?
and no, it's
It might be squeaky clean.
this is the cleanest mess up that GW could have given the Death Guard. And I say that as someone who has predominantly played Nurgle of multiple flavors for 3 editions. Demons, Death Guard, I have a Death Guard Taco Bell tattoo, don't at me, right? This is my bread and butter, and Demons. This is hands down the biggest slap in the face to this army when you look at everybody else's. I say that because every rule I had built into this detachment is countered by his core rules. It's flat out. Or like the Silent King or whatever, right?
Yep.
I send an objective, I no longer get a detachment roll, which is basically offsetting yours, but you can buff yours past that, whereas I can't negate you more than that.
Right. So would you say that is your review specific to the matchup here, or is this in general?
I think it's going to be in general because the lethality, so people are talking about lethality. Durability is fine. Fine is an operative word here. I think durability is fine when you're not dealing with flat 6 damage guns, which is only here in this matchup.
Right.
Barring fire prisms, I think, are also like flat 6 or something
Fire
crazy.
prisms are pretty nasty
Yeah,
too, yeah.
which they might pop out more because those need to go.
A lot more anti-tank, you think, getting built into the list to prepare for this Necron sort of build?
I don't know. I don't know what the answer is.
Yeah.
I know it's not Death Guard. I think Tyranids might have the durability, maybe. But yeah, overall, I really wanted to see the Terminus S detachment. I think that would have been huge. However, right now, look, the only difference between this list and what other people are talking about in like Discord or Facebook is Blight Lords. And I will not be sold on Blight Lords at 400 points for worse melee, because the melee of Death Shrouds cannot be undersold. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
1 damage melee, just so I can get 1 damage strength 7 shooting, that's not it.
That's right.
There is no trait there. So,
Yeah.
and the Death Shroud are 300 points, and they're maneuverable, and they have -1 to wound.
Yeah.
Yep.
Built in. That doesn't need a strat. So again, the Death Shroud are fine. Blight Lords are trash. Had I actually done any damage in 3 turns with my shooting, the game would have been maybe even closer, because that could have been dead. Those could have been dead, and I would have had board presence, whereas I didn't get in the first game I played today. I effectively tabled this exact list.
Yeah.
Effectively, because I was able to convert my shots.
Right.
And I played this list twice today, and I have both spectrums, whereas I still didn't get my detachment roll, but my Blight Haulers went hard.
Yep.
Here, they just got shot at for 5 turns, or 4 turns, because they were dead by then.
Yep.
That's the only thing they did. So,
Well, this is a brave new world we're in right now, right? This was GW's opportunity to, in the theme of what they're presenting here, give a gift to the players. And when you've got an army like, when you got an army like Necrons that has a full codex, they've got all the detachments out there. Adding an extra attachment on them, it adds versatility of play. But what about the armies that have been playing the same index detachment for 14 or 15 months now, right? This was their opportunity to take and breathe some life back into these indexes while they wait for those codexes. And by and large, what we're seeing is most of these indexes, most of these detachments aren't a step up. Most of these detachments are kind of there to tell
lateral.
you. Yeah. They're
at
there
best, it's a lateral. At worst, it's...
they're there to show you, hey, look, that other detachment we gave you isn't so bad, is it? Keep playing that one.
Complain again. I dare you.
I definitely hope as the month cruises on that we do see more valuable detachments that are going to hit the table more regularly and kind of mix it up. And come on, let's get the rest of these codexes out, guys.
Yep.
Let's give these guys meaningful options that they can bring to bear, and not just something to tide you over till dinner, which is what a lot of this feels like.
Yeah. I do think there probably should have been a prioritizing of the armies that don't have codexes yet being at the front end of this.
Right.
So, all of those armies would get a second detachment before the armies that have the codexes.
That makes sense.
I can
But,
tell you don't work for Games Workshop.
I had said early on as
yeah.
well as these books were coming out, like the smart play, would be release books by detachment, right? So like we've got detachments coming out for these 4 armies, the next wave, these 4 armies get a detachment, and start building up the numbers of the detachments that all the armies have kind of at the same rate, rather than having such a wild skew of detachments. I've got 6 for orcs, Marines have 8, Chaos Space Marines have like 9. Like, you know, they're just kind of all over the place with what they've offered out there. Now I'd love to see that getting tightened up. Yeah. So Games Workshop, we're looking to you. You know, we love this game. Just keep working on it. You know,
Get better.
it. Yeah, do better, right?
Or you know, use your app. You know, you could release everything digitally. You still have to pay for it on there.
Yep.
And there's still plenty of people that would pay for paper codexes.
It's true. It's true.
Oh, no. I ain't paying for shit.
Not a Guys, thank you for tuning in to tonight's Cave Rep. Definitely a great time. Watch out for Necrons out there. These DDAs are going to be a problem that is going to be up to the community to solve.
Yeah.
So let's see those results. Of course, we appreciate you guys tuning in. The likes on the video and everything. As soon as we're done here, guys, feel free to go drop some comments on that video on demand, or if you're watching this after the fact, you know, those comments do help the algorithm greatly. Once again, our membership community, the Gob Squad, you guys are incredible. We definitely could not have done anything that we've accomplished so far without your support. So thank you so very much for that. I think it is now time for us to discuss these end credits. Now, Rob, it looked like it was going to be a pretty easy day for you. It looked like you might even been able to have a duet, but then you had a villain show up and drop 20 floor dice on your head. So this one is for
Wait,
you.
hold on.
What did we end up with? Hey, if it's floor dice already, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've already, yeah, I'm good.
Embrace it.
What is our vibe, Julian?
Santa reading the naughty list.
That is like perfect for Rob.
That's
Yeah. So, Santa, if you'd like to go over this naughty list of gobos to take us out, we sure would appreciate you. Let me get out of the way.
No. Who's sitting in my lap, Julian? Come here. So here's all my disappointments. We got Moonlit, Nari, B Ravens, Treachery, Jason. Like, you know, White Chocolate, he's good. He's a good boy. He's my best boy. Let me tell you about it. All right, Jim Carney, he's a good boy too. Groutworks, he's all right. Bourbon Chicken, I like him. Hobgob Rob. Now that man right there, he bad. He bad. We got Barakon, Lost Manzani. This is a Southern Santa now, let me tell you. Because he's
in the South
he's
Pole.
tired. He's on summer vacation. We got Gavin Flood, Craig Brown, James Edwards, Luke Sheffield. I like that guy. He's all right. Castle, Brett Holt, Matthew Smith. There's a lot of them out there. I don't know which one it is. I got Trucker Judd. I like me some Trucker Judds, let me tell you.
Guys, thank you so much
No,
for joining
we're not done.
us
Just
for
make
another Hobby Goblins Cave Rep here at Counterspell Games in Jacksonville, Florida. We're going to be back at it tomorrow night. We hope to see you here. Until next time, catchphrase.